Honestly, like, if I was a little kid, I would probably love this. The Scooby-Doo one that I'm looking at right now. That's cool. Kids are so lucky, man. I remember when I was a kid, the handheld gaming that I had was like really crappy Game and Watch stuff and whatnot. Until eventually, I did get a Game Boy. I did get a Game Boy from my grandma around the time the Game Boy Color's life cycle was ending. I was a little late to the party, but okay, this game is a little bit louder than the rest, so I might need to turn it down a little bit. I don't know why this one's so much louder. Plus, Warner Brothers doesn't like the audio from this game being on YouTube, so yes, that is it. Got it at the local store. That's right. Yeah. Like I said, I kind of remembered you talking about it there, Nate. Heck, when I was a kid, my first game was that TV with a connected controller that played Asteroids. Oh, me and my sister, used to play one of those. It had Pac-Man, one of those racing games, and oh, it's my favorite freaking arcade game, and I can't remember the name of it for some reason. What the heck is that game called? Galaga. That's it. Galaga. And we used to go back and forth. She would always beat my scores on Pac-Man because that was her preferred game. And I would always beat all her scores on Galaga. And we had a ton of fun with one of those things, man. I love those little handheld ones. And then actually, Mr. Noodle got me I think it's Pac-Man shaped, if I remember correctly. And it had a game on it, another one that I can't remember the name of, that I somehow never knew of growing up. But I ended up loving that arcade game too. It's a lot of fun. You're like flying around in space, blowing up other people, or like space bases, whatever you want to call it, like the floating around in outer space, like the Death Star style things. I forget what the heck they're called, but you fly around blowing them up while trying to blow up the ships they're sending out to kill you and whatnot. And had a ton of fun with that too. I like old arcade games though, so. You had a Sega Game Gear, but the battery sucks, so you had to play it plugged in most of the time. I still need to get a Game Gear one of these days. Speaking of that, though, they're almost impossible to get because everything from this company is. But the analog, I forget the name of it. The Analog ST or something like that. Whatever the name is of it. Analog is a company that makes FPGA console clones, and they made a Game Boy clone that plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games, and then you can get an adapter to play to play Sega Game Gear games on it. And it's FPGA based, so the emulation is pretty much perfect. It's hardware emulation, not software emulation, so really, really cool. It's basically like condensing an entire console down onto a chip, but it's actually copying the individual chips and everything that was in the original console. So really cool stuff that they make. And it uses real cartridges since it's a clone console essentially. So you can, play your actual Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games and everything on it. And like I said, get the adapter for it too, which is really cool. Always end up so many of those plug and plays. They were great. Yeah, and they're relatively cheap too, which is awesome. Reminds me Ruman says that reminds you of the TV plug and plays. I had the Disney Red, Barbie Pet Rescue, and Scooby-Doo ones. I don't think I've ever played any of the Disney based ones there. Like Disney Red, Barbie Pet Rescue. I've only ever played one Barbie game that I remember, and it's because Mr. Noodle had it for her PlayStation 2, her PlayStation 1, that I may or may not have broken at one point. Anyways, so whenever we kind of took that in to our house from her childhood home, she had that with it, and it was terrible. But you actually rebought all of those. The Disney Red one was the only one you could get your grandmother into because she was obsessed with the Simba Fruit game. Very cool, man. I used to try to. I lived with my grandpa growing up. I used to try to get him into some video games and card games and different things. He refused. Like, he did not care about any of them. We would play chess sometimes together, and I would try to do like, because I was really into the Yu-Gi-Oh card game as a kid, so I would try to give him the whole like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, it's kind of like chess, right, where you have to think so many moves ahead and strategize and all that stuff. He did not care. He did not care one bit. He was like, nope, not touching it. Don't want anything to do with it. Clearly, he's never played Doom 2016. Well, he's dead, so no, he has not played Doom 2016. I'll be honest with you. I like Doom 2016, but I don't think it's an amazing game, though. It's fun, but like I play it for, you know, an hour, and then I'm like, okay, I've had my fill for a little bit, and then I move on to something else, right?
I hope this road proves safer than these villages.
No part of this land is safe while Saruman schemes in Orthanc.
We must not delay. If my family took this trail, they are in great peril.
That's the most high octane fun. It is high octane, I give you that. And it is fast paced and it's satisfying. I agree with all of that. I just can't get into it for an extended period of time. I don't know why, but it's on my list of PC games that I'm playing currently, though. So every once in a while, I load it up and play a bit of it. If you want to release your anger, you normally go for Skyrim and just slash everything. I mean, yeah, exactly, man. You just do a quick save and then you just kill everything in sight, and then you reload from your quick save and go back to normal like nothing ever happened. It's fine. Everything's fine. We got an epic scene from Middle-earth. Why don't we go ahead and view it now? We got Aragorn's sacrifice. Even Aragorn, the future king, risked all upon this road.
Many fall upon this road to Helm's Deep. Aragorn of the Dunedain, future king of Gondor. And Theoden, king of Rohan, met Shakru's warg riders after he fled you. The kings fought valiantly. Many brave warriors were lost. In the final moment, the fate of Middle-earth hurled toward the edge.
Every time I play this game, I want to watch Lord of the Rings again, man. The Skyrim, too. Like, every time I play Skyrim, it just it makes me want Lord of the Rings. I would like to see what they would do with an Elder Scrolls movie, but at the same time, I feel like if they tried to make an Elder Scrolls movie, it would just end up being garbage, honestly.
This cave has long sheltered travelers when they camped in these mountains. Yes, Dunharrow and Helm's Deep still harbor ancient treasures.
What remains there is meant for others, she-elf. It is not your affair.
Hold your hate, both of you. This belongs to my mother. I know it from childhood. Mother said it kept the Lord of the Nazgul away. Father always laughed at that. I fear now I enter their tomb.
Or perhaps ours, lady. The wargs await us.
Little wargs, no problem. Should really get around to playing Skyrim. Seriously, Dorseman, you really should. And no better time now with the Anniversary Edition out, unless you plan on doing like a bunch of mods. If you planned on doing a bunch of mods, then you may not appreciate all of the changes that they did. I feel like using the perfect mode ability here is a little much on 2 wargs, but we have it. We might as well go ahead, use it, and get it over with, so we can start using it again. Because obviously every time we use it, we get points, which allows us to unlock more special abilities, which is what we want. Same here, you okay with them not making a movie, though you would like Elder Scrolls 6 to come out faster? Yeah, I want to see what they would do with the movie, because I hope that it would be good, right? But at the same time, I know it probably wouldn't be. I mean, the Doom movies weren't very good. At least the old, I haven't seen the new one, but the old Mortal Kombat movies weren't very good. The only decent video game movie I can think of is Sonic, honestly, which is a little sad, really. But Elder Scrolls 6, yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, I'm also excited for Starfield, but I'm also a little worried because Bethesda hasn't had the best track record the past handful of years, you know? So I'm a little worried about how Starfield's going to end up coming out. But I hope it's good, and I'm excited to play it, and then obviously Elder Scrolls 6. Doesn't it mess with mods? Yeah, so like, it doesn't allow plug-in based mods, which thankfully, at least for the mods that I use, isn't that big of a deal, because most of the mods I use don't load new plugins anyways. But if you're trying to do like huge game-changing mods, then losing the plugin support is an actual like problem for a lot of people. But I don't know. I like all the stuff that they added to it, so I think it's a decent enough trade-off. But there's such stark contrast between the FMV clip they just showed and the in-game graphics. Yeah, there is. I mean, you saw that sort of stuff a lot back on the PS2, right? Some games did it better than others, but yeah. You don't really mess with mods much, even in Minecraft, which you play constantly. If you play Skyrim on PC, I feel like mods are a good thing to a certain degree. Like changing the... what am I trying to say? The HUD and whatnot was obviously made for a controller, so if you plan on playing with a keyboard and mouse, then having some mods to kind of overhaul that, some bug fixes, little things like that, are the mods that I like for Skyrim. I don't usually do any major game-changing mods. Hopefully, with its 300-year dev cycle, helps it out on Starfield. Yeah, let's hope, man. As long as it doesn't turn out being another Fallout 76. What exactly counts as a plugin? So, where any mod that includes a .dll file, if I remember correctly, are the ones that are broken. Which, like I said, for what I use at least, is hardly any of them. But I have a buddy that mods the crap out of Skyrim, plays it all the time, and pretty much every time he plays it, he plays with like 100 mods or whatever. And he was complaining about it, like refusing to get the new version of Skyrim because of that. But honestly, even if you're trying to use like those mods specifically, modders already figured out a way to fix it by making the old game, the old version of the game, compatible with all the new content. So you can just load the original version that was compatible with all the mods and get all of the new stuff at the same time. So it's not even that big of a deal. But the people who are really into mods are making a big fuss about it. Honestly, 76 isn't bad 3 years after release. It's not now. But when it came out, it had a lot of problems, obviously. Like, yeah, they fixed a lot of the issues with it, but anybody who played it at release will remember all of the major bugs and server problems and just, yeah. Wasn't perfect. But they got it there eventually. So our new ability, range attack that lowers foes' melee defense. Could come in handy, but don't need it right now. So you like... See, like, I have quite a few myself, but it's mostly fast leveling up, water graphics, Temple of the Dawn Guard, etc. Yeah, most stuff like that should be fine. The ones I use, like I said, I don't use a whole lot. The ones I'm using right now are, like, Sky UI, Sky HUD. The only one that uses a DLL that I normally use, I can't remember the name of it, but it might actually be Sky HUD. I don't remember, but it's just like a HUD-based mod, but some of the changes that it does require a DLL file to load. The mod author actually used to do it without a DLL file, but he just found it more convenient to make one for it, which back in the day wasn't a problem. But now, with its broken compatibility, he said that he'll either fix it, or I'm sorry, he'll either leave it the way it is if SKSE, Skyrim Script Extender, if they figure out a way to get the DLL files to work properly, he'll just leave it the way it is. If they don't, then he'll revert it back to the old way of doing things. But you'd like to play through normally first and then maybe add mods. Yeah, and that's why, like, with the ones I was suggesting at least, like, it would be fine either way. Because the ones I'm suggesting don't change the actual game at all. It's just quality of life stuff, so that the menu actually works with a keyboard and mouse without a bunch of fumbling around. So that you're not losing a bunch of information or have to press a bunch of extra buttons to get the information or whatever. Stuff like that. I'm not suggesting that you add anything new to the game your first playthrough or anything. Besides, the game honestly has so much content, especially with the Anniversary Edition now adding like 79 official mods, essentially. Like, there's so much to do in the game as is that, yeah, like... But also, I feel like it's important to note that if you plan on playing mostly with a controller, not a keyboard and mouse, then it's not that big of a deal, like the HUD and everything anyways, because that's what the HUD was made for, it would seem. it feels like it's a console game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just sucks whenever I'm trying to play it with keyboard and mouse, my preferred way to play games, and I can't do that without a bunch of fumbling around and whatnot. I like the way it looks. It's a pretty UI, but there's a bunch of extra steps to get to some things that are just dumb. And then trying to use a mouse to go through the menus, sometimes you'll click on something, but instead of it selecting whatever you click on, it'll select whatever the last highlighted thing was, for instance. Or you'll like be trying to scroll through things, but it'll keep jumping the cursor back up to where your mouse is instead of where whatever you're trying to scroll to. Like, it's just, it was obviously made for console is the problem with it. And that's where mods end up being a huge help in that regard. So that's why I was saying, if you plan on playing Skyrim with a controller, then no problem. But if you plan on playing it with keyboard and mouse on PC, then it may be a bit of it may be a bit annoying. Yeah, I mean, I like PC because of the customization that you can do. It is true that it can be a bit more of a pain sometimes, but I like all the extra options that I have as well. And then, of course, for most games, at least, I can always just revert to using a controller if need be. But thankfully, I don't feel that need very often. All right, does anybody need a little bit of health? Idrio actually needs a little bit. And with all three of the enemies getting a turn coming up, I'm a little bit worried about them dying. So I'm just going to heal myself. Oh, yeah, Fallout 3 and New Vegas. It's bad, too. Not as bad, though. Like, I find their UI still functional. Very functional with a keyboard and mouse. Although I do still feel they were made more or less for controller, or at least with controller in mind. I feel like they were made with controller in mind, but Skyrim was made with controller being the default, right? And that's the difference there. Never really cared until 76 came out. Going into menus didn't pause time. Yeah, that's true. That's a little bit annoying there with that one. We're gonna use Aphelion Wrath. As long as we don't miss, that should be pretty much a guaranteed kill on this guy. Oh, I didn't realize he had the damaging thing up. The damaging shield. Thankfully, the Uruk-hai there used damaging shield himself, because otherwise, Barathor would definitely be dead. I didn't realize our healer was stunned either, so we're going to have to use an item, actually, and get some greater health up on Barathor. Do we have greater health and action points? Full health? We have a bunch of full health. So we're going to use that on Barathor, actually. I'm just really hoping Idrio doesn't die with whatever attacks they decide to do here. And then whenever it comes back around to Barathor's turn, I think we're going to need to do the ability that stops us from getting stunned, because this is going to be a problem if they're going to keep stunning us. And we really kind of need our healer, too. Like, not having her is bad. I mean, they just got 4 turns back-to-back because nobody else is getting to go. Alright, so we need to do stand fast, group immunity to stun for the battle. Pray we don't die. Alright, he's attacking Elagos, which is good. Barathor, good. Spread out your attacks. That's exactly what we want. Alright, so we're gonna have to do, I think, a party full heal now. Which sucks. I hate doing that, but... some health to the party, some health in action, greater health to the party, full health to the party. We only have 1. Do I think greater health will be enough? No, we're not gonna risk it. We're just gonna do full heal on everybody. No health, oh. I feel like maybe you hit enter a little bit too early on accident there. No health, oh. Immune to the stun, thank the Lord. The damaging shields are annoying as hell too. If our healer ever gets her turn back, we can kind of deal with it with her. She has Dispel, which can remove that damaging shield that the Uruk-hai captain has put up on them. And then our ranger, thankfully, doesn't take any effect from it. Meant to put no healer, oh no, that makes more sense. Yeah, losing your healer is a guaranteed bad time, man. Guaranteed bad time. Nice, killed him with that counter attack, but also took a lot of damage ourselves there. Thankfully, a nice gift to Galadriel will take care of that. Did we get Target party members take the next action. We have not got the group heal from her yet. It's something that we're working on. Protect the healer! Yes, definitely do. That's the #1 person that can't go down. Because if she goes down, we're all screwed. Alright, speaking of that, why don't we go ahead and use Dispel. Shadowcraft, Dispel. Oh, we got Whip of the Master, too. Protects target from being slowed. That hasn't been a problem so far that I've noticed. I'm sure it will be at some point, but since we got rid of all of his boons now, yeah, he has no effects at all, we can use Ecthelian Wrath or Urkai Bane. We'll just use Ecthelian Wrath. Uses a lot of our AP, but I was going to say it might kill him, but it's not going to kill him if we miss. I don't understand how we miss so much, though. Our dex is relatively high. And, of course, they got the damaging shield back up. She's getting, like, multiple turns in a row. We're just going to go ahead and Shadowcraft. Because if we Shadowcraft Dispel, he might just use it again instead of attacking. Nah, he used Earth Bolt, but that's fine. We're not that damaged, thankfully. And, how's her AP? Her AP is great. So we'll use Loudwater Fury to get a little bit of damage on him. And then we still have a lot, so we're just going to use Loudwater Fury again, maybe. Or to try to end it a little bit earlier, and since I haven't actually seen what this one looks like yet, we will give Barithor the next attack. Ooh, very cool. I like the animations and stuff in the game. It's very nice. But we will give him the next ability, and then we'll try... We're going to do the Ecthelian Wrath again. Hopefully he doesn't miss this time. What's his AP like? He's getting low. He's getting pretty low. You know what? We're going to do Urkai Bane. It might not be enough to kill him. How are we missing? It's so infuriating every time we miss. And took a crit. And he got damaging shield back up. That's great. That's great. It's going fine. Everything's fine. Alright, we gotta heal. Gift of Galadriel. Heal Barithor up. I'm so annoyed with it right now. Well, at least we dodged, like... Alright, let's just do... We'll try Shield Piercing. We haven't used it yet. I don't know how much armor they have, but I imagine it's some, right? That little piece of leather he's wearing there is, huge. So he's got damaging shield. But he also has Shield Piercing. Okay, well, it's Idriel's turn. So Idriel won't take damage if we use Loudwater Fury. Ooh, she learned Cleansing Waters. Very cool. Which one was Cleansing Waters? I wish I could remember. We're just gonna use... we're just gonna skip. No, don't skip. I don't want to take damage either. Taunt fell. Just taunt him. He can attack me. I want to see what that move does. Oh, it went straight back to his turn again. I didn't expect that. Screw it. Whatever. Attack. Just kill him. It'll do some damage to us, but we have a lot of healing up. It won't do any damage to us if we miss! I'm so mad. Honestly. Ridiculous. Got a counter attack and an attack on us. Alright. So Cleansing Waters removes all negative effects from entire group. Okay, very cool. Let's heal up Barithor. Again. Who has something on him. Taunting, that's right. And then, come on, just hit him. That's all I need. As long as you can just hit him, we'll be fine. I forgot we had Arrows of Sleep, and that's actually a really powerful move, too. It basically takes one of the enemies out of the battle, I think, until you attack them. Like, it's very, very good. Getting close to a level up on a couple people, and Morwen actually got a level up. Good for her. Alright, so we should be in the clear for now. I'll go ahead and do that level up because otherwise I will forget. And we also need to make sure... put her speed up a little bit. We also need to make sure to select the skills for our healer. because we now want her to be working on... Yeah, that's the one, actually. That's the exact one that we want. Restores a great amount of health to all party members. So she needs to do 95 heals, 94 more heals to unlock that. But that's essentially all she ever does during battle is heal and whatnot. So that shouldn't be too hard for her to handle. Nice little band of orcs here. Hopefully it won't be too bad. We really need some AP. Like, pretty bad, actually. So what we might do once it comes around to Barathor's turn is have him do Fellowship Grace. I don't see the orcs living too long during the battle, but still. Getting some AP back would be fine. Or actually, no, I just saw that we have the perfect mode ability available. I should have just used that from the get-go. And it sucks because now we're going to have to... now we're going to have to use some healing items. But, oh well. Get good old Fangorn out here. The Ents, the coolest creatures in all of the Lord of the Rings universe. To do, you know, just a cool 23,000 hit points worth of damage. That's all. No big deal. No big deal. Just a tiny bit of damage. Hey, and Barathor got a level up. That's cool, because that means it will do a heal on him as well as refresh all his AP. So that's very nice. So we don't really need to worry about doing heals anymore, I guess. We're going to dump a couple points in Constitution. At this point, I don't feel like we're dying too quickly anymore, so I should probably stop doing that soon. But maybe dump a couple more points in Dexterity. I don't really want to, but sometimes we just miss so much, man. It's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. But oh well. What you gonna do? Another group of orcs. These orcs just cannot get enough of us, can they? And we can't do anything fancy, so because we have no AP at all. So we'll just attack the chieftain. Hopefully the chieftain doesn't target and kill Elagast. It's targeting Idril, which is actually okay. Idril has a decent amount of health right now. I mean, that hurt, don't get me wrong, but at least it's not going to kill her, right? And then we'll do Fellowship Grace, so that we can restore some AP on people like Elagast, and even Idril's getting pretty low. So Fellowship Grace will just regain AP every turn. And then now we have to make a decision. Do we think we're going to die, or can I get haste up? I think we'll be okay. I'm going to pull up haste. Just gotta, fingers crossed, Idril doesn't die at least. If they want to take out Elagast, that sucks, but we can always revive him. Oh, and they hardly did anything anyways. Perfect. And there you go. See, we're already getting AP back. So we haven't gotten enough back yet to do anything that we really want to, but we've gotten some back. So go ahead and use just a regular attack. And if we use the Company Might ability, that will stack with the other ability that we have up. And we should get much more AP back every turn. Kind of ridiculous amounts. I just hope that I didn't have to use Company Might first for that to work out the way that I want it to. We already got haste up. Let's heal the healer. We'll start with that. Good, yeah, go ahead and attack her. That's fine. We just got a full heal on her. Yep, that's fine. Good, she can take it. Rage of Saruman. I don't know exactly what that does. It's some sort of boon for them. But whatever, I'm not that worried about it. And now we can go ahead and get a nice heal up on Elagast, because he's looking a little hurt over there. And speaking of, he should have enough now. Yeah, some Arrow Flurry. Let's get those two. Try to get the Chieftain out as quickly as possible, because the Chieftain is the one that does the most damage. And he can also raise the boons, and he may even be able to heal. I don't remember, though. Oh man, I can't believe it's already been a half hour since the last break. That's insane. We're gonna finish up this fight before we take a break, though. I can't believe this dude here missed the orc in the middle. There you go, take that, man. That's what you get for dodging my arrow. What do we want to do? We need to work on the Shadowcraft a little bit. I forget the person's name. I think it was Avalon KK. has told me that shadow crafting gets to be very powerful later on in the game as you unlock more abilities. So we need to work on that a little bit anyways. And since she gets so many turns, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all of the boons that they've gotten there. Get them back to standard. And then we'll use just a normal heal. With the company might, the normal heal is basically a full heal anyways. Yeah, so he healed 1100 HP. Very cool. And then we will use Loudwater Fury to get rid of this one in the middle. That should be enough to kill it. Yeah, he's down. He's down. Very nice. Leaving only one of them left, and with a nice... Yeah, you know what? Ecthelion Wrath. Screw it. Just don't miss, man. Please. Thank you. And we even got a crit. Very cool. Very cool. So yeah, take them out. Real nice. So we're going to exit the cave, and then once we exit the cave, we're going to take a short break while I just stretch and get a drink. And disable the pre-roll ads, because nobody wants to watch ads as soon as they try to join a stream. And the only way to get rid of them is to run your own, sadly. So, and we're at a save point, so that's a perfect time for a little break anyways. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the break scene, and we will be back in about 2 minutes. They're working. Oh man, that was scary. That was actually scary, man. We did that like 3 times. That Heffalump just kept coming. I thought if I blew a raspberry at him, everything would be okay. Was it this room? I mean, I completely forget where we need to go already. Look, I don't know what we're doing. Let's, okay. So, where was the thing? The cabinet. There was a cabinet somewhere that we could unlock, right? But it said we need a key. Well, I got a key. Was that not in here? PogChamp, thanks. I guess that's a good thing. Hey, cookies! Give me all the cookies. Should have been cookie dough, man. Everybody knows cookie dough is better than cookies. Cookies are kind of lame compared to cookie dough. It's just the superior way to eat cookies, you know? Okay, so that's Piglet's room, right? Yeah, we went there. This is the way out, I think? Yeah, so we want to go in this one. This is the other room. I found it. We get in there. Okay, so in here somewhere. Ah! Ah, I can't see you, but there's a dude here. Triangle square. Yeah, you don't like that raspberry, do you? Triangle square. Take it. Take that raspberry. That's right. You ain't got nothing on us. You can't blow raspberries like we can. Probably too anxious to eat the dough, but like, you gotta get that safe to eat dough with the cooked flour and the pasteurized eggs. Duh. Hey! Alright, we're back. Got all stretched out, taking another drink. And we're good to go. Continuing on with some Lord of the Rings goodness. Man, I haven't decided what game I'm going to complete on stream after this. Well, okay, I kind of have. I'll tell you what it is in just a moment. Oh, we're just heading straight into a battle. Okay, I can talk. Probably going to be Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, to be honest. I have been wanting to play it so bad ever since it came out. And then I bought a PS5 finally. Like, was able to buy a PS5 finally. And I have it on its way. But I had said that I was going to play it on stream. So I'm determined to play through it on stream. And obviously I'm going to start it tonight, later tonight. That's what I'm going to end the night with. But I want to complete it on stream. That's my goal with that game. So that's probably going to be the next game. It's not a PS2 game, so it's a little off the theme that I do here. But you know what? I think it'll be a lot of fun, and the series started on the PS2, so I think that's acceptable, right? So that's what we're going to do, I think, is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. But after that game, I don't know what.
You know us, lady. I am of Rohan's royal guard. The outlying villagers have been warned, so I now journey to Helm's Deep with you.
Hey, we received an epic scene from Middle-earth. Yeah, of course we'll view it now. Nate Alistair says, I fully support this idea. Yes, thank you for your support. But yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to do. Man, I really want to play it. It looks so good in the trailers and whatnot. I've heard pretty decent things about it, so I'm really excited to play it. But if you, Nate, or anybody else have any ideas for specifically PS2 games, preferably one that I already own and maybe have already tried out, if any of you, if there's any specific game you want to see, be it God of War, Kingdom Hearts, Rechain of Memories, although I'd kind of like to do them in order, but it's not that big of a deal to me because I played them 100 times. Eternal Ring, whatever the other games that we've played on stream that we've said that we would like to finish. If anybody has any specific ones they would like to see, do let me know because, yeah, this game still has a little bit longer on it. But I don't think Ratchet and Clank will take too long once we get around to playing through that. So I need ideas soon.
They have passed like rain on the mountains, like wind in the meadow. The days have gone down in the west, behind the hills, into shadow. How did it come to this?
Love all the extra lore tidbits that we get here. If I ever get around to picking up Jack and Daxter, I mean, I will eventually, but whenever I do get around to picking up that one, I would love to play that one through on stream as well. That's another one. I haven't picked it up yet, but I've forgotten the name of it. Oh no, how'd I forget the name of it? But the one that Rue suggested, or Rue Man suggested. Oh man, I haven't picked it up yet, but I remember looking at it. It was relatively cheap, and I wanted to get it because it looked good. But anyways, I wouldn't mind trying out that one, maybe playing through it. There's just so many, man. There's so many good PS2 games that I want to play through. Oh, and then I haven't played it yet on stream, but... Oh, wait. Oh, is he actually a character of ours now? Holy crap. Okay. I didn't realize he was going to be a character of ours, and apparently we're under-leveled. He is level 50. Holy... okay, well, he seems like a strength, spirit-based character. So, why not dump a crap ton of points into strength? Get that up to 100. I don't know what his spirit's like yet, but you know what? Let's get him up to 100 anyways. Then let's get his dex up, because he needs to be hitting if he's going to be a dex build. Constitution up a little bit. And then speed up a little bit. And then we'll dump the rest of points in spirit since he seems to be kind of even between those two. And we don't want it to fall behind on any one thing. Keep all the numbers even too because, you know, that's nice. Does he have any equipment? New equipment? Rohirrim Iron Pauldrons. They are better than everything that he's currently wearing. Polished Elfstone Water... I mean, he doesn't have any on right now, right? So, yeah, just equip all of them. And then Rohirrim Banded Leather Helm. Just better armor than nothing, so equip that as well. Oh, and we apparently got something for us, too. Third Age Dread Orc Blade of Mordor. Oh, +2 strength, +3 con, -1 spirit. It's fine, we pretty much never do spirit attacks anyways. Does the overall base damage times 55 +6 damage per level? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. That's not actually the strongest sword that we have, though, is it? This lowers our strength a tiny bit and constitution a tiny bit. but it does 3 more. It's fine. It's whatever. It's not that big of a difference. I don't care that much. What kind of skills does Aodin have? Yes, Spearcraft. So, battle skill allows melee attacks to ignore the enemy armor rating. That's cool. A more powerful melee attack. That's, yeah. A damaging attack that converts some damage into action points. That's nice. Melee attack that allows Aodin to strike twice. Okay. Melee attack that allows Aodin to strike 3 times. Simple enough. A greatly damaging melee attack that also hastens the enemy. Why would you want to hasten the enemy? That... Huh. I guess that's like you're pretty sure you're going to kill him thing, or like a last-ditch effort thing or something? I don't know. Melee attack that allows Aodin to strike 5 times. Holy crap. Very cool. Spirit powers. He has drain health and heals himself. Okay. Drains health and action points from an enemy over time. Creates a shield. Prevents an enemy. I'm not going to spend time looking at all of these, but I can see kind of where it's coming from here, right? With him being a more balanced character, it seems like he has some pretty powerful skills. So maybe we will end up using him at some point relatively soon. We've been trying to get Elagos leveled up a little bit because his levels were far behind everybody else. So I don't know if we're going to switch into Aodin just yet. We probably will, just to see what he's all about. Now, just try him out. See if we like him. Kind of like what we did with Morwen, right? Oh. Okay. Didn't expect you to show up here. Range attack that lowers foes' melee defense. Can we... You're probably not going to be susceptible to that. You're definitely not going to be susceptible to sleep, so I don't see any point in trying that. Even if you were... Oh, that did work. Cool, cool. Okay. Now, the next question is, though, can we even hit you with melee attacks? Full immunity, but can't take action. We're just going to haste. Haste herself. The healer needs as many turns as possible, obviously. And then, now can we hit you with melee strikes? We can. Excellent. But we're actually going to use... No, you know what? We're just going to try it. I was going to say we're actually going to use the Company Might ability, but since we want to swap out for the other guy, I think it'd be more beneficial to wait on Company Might so that the new guy can have that ability as well. Or when that's going to be an AoE, I assume. Oh, no. It wasn't. And we dodged. Very nice, man. Yeah, let's switch out to Aodin. Let's see what he is all about. Shall we? So Spearcraft and Raging Blow. I don't see the point in doing that. Powerful melee attack ignores enemy armor. Oh, you have Dispel just naturally. That's cool. Transfer some health to an ally. That's also cool. Convert health into action points. Drain action points from a foe. Drain health from a foe. This dude is weird. Wow, okay. Let's just try Horse Lord Skewer. Ah, dude, this dude's already almost down. Okay, so he's not as strong as maybe I would have hoped, but he's not necessarily weak either, though. Cloudwater Fury, I don't think that's going to be enough damage to take you down, but we'll try it. Nope. It's got to be close, though. Foul Breath, is that going to be an AoE? That's an AoE, but hardly doing any damage. Look at that, only 100 something? Did that do any negative things? No. Bruh, this is much easier than expected. Is the Nazgul gonna like come off the beast and then we have to fight him separately, or like, no, that was it? Okay. I think this game still suffers from some balancing problems. Like, yeah, the game doesn't seem too terribly well balanced, sadly. Yeah, always save, especially after what I think was meant to be a boss fight, even if it ended up being a fairly easy one. A surprisingly easy one. I thought it was going to be hard, man. You'd see that thing come up and come at you there. You don't expect it to just be over like that, you know? But all the more reason, I guess, to get Elagos back out.
The steward of Gondor.
Your people are a formidable force on an open field.
I am not of Rohan. My father served Denethor for many years. I once called Minas Tirith my home.
What happened here?
Warg Riders hit one of the refugee columns.
A man and a woman ran here. The woman fell.
Channeling his inner Aragorn here.
They huddled here. Until the end.
That's her parents, isn't it?
Father.
Of course it is. Gotta have the drama. Another boss fight? Question mark? Kinda. Just a new enemy we're facing, I'm guessing. Not a full boss fight. So yeah, Eodin's weird. He's got, like, abilities to drain health and AP, but he can also, like, swap the two around. Like, take AP for health and health for AP and transfer HP to other people. All kinds of cool stuff. I can imagine that he would be a pretty powerful character in certain circumstances. That gives foe action points. Oh, I didn't realize Enraging Blow did that. What? Okay, let's try Rupture Armor. Let's see what that does, and then I think we're going to switch him back out for Elagos. Yeah. Like, he seems okay. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. So she can't do physical attacks now, right? But she can still do spirit ones. I'm pretty sure that's what that thing above her head means. Do I want to get a Company Might up? Yeah, we get an attack right after the Warg Rider, so that's fine. We'll do Company Might, and then we'll try to kill one of them. And her, since she can't attack anyways, not that we planned on it, we're going to go ahead and throw haste up on herself. Did we do that already? We might have. If we did, then oh well, we'll have double haste, right? I guess we could have used square to check that. That probably would have been the smart thing to do. But we're not always the smartest people here, so that's fine. Eodin is about to die, which I didn't expect. You know, this is kind of rude, but I might just let him. I'm pretty sure that anybody that died just comes back with 1 HP at the end of the fight anyways. So we can try to kill one of the two that are getting ready to attack, just so we take a little bit less damage. Why not? Normally I would try to get rid of the big bad first, but this way we might save us a death, which, yeah, worked out. Ooh, and we got the crit. Nice, 4,000 damage right there. And it's her turn. We'll go ahead and heal him just for shits and giggles, I guess. I don't really think it's going to be necessary since we are going to switch him out as soon as it comes back around to his turn, but oh well, we'll be nice, right? It feels good. It feels good healing him up, so we'll do it. And then nobody else really needs anything, so we will just try to kill the other Elite Sword Veteran here with our Loudwater Fury. Very cool. He's deaded. And then now it's Eodin's turn, so we're going to switch you back out for Elagos, because he needs to level up some. We actually need to check everybody's levels, though, and see where he's at. It might be about time to try and level up one of the other characters. Can we put you to sleep? I'm just curious. In case we end up fighting more of the Warg Riders. No, they're immune. Okay. I kind of thought they would be immune, but I also thought maybe they were considered regular enemies and wouldn't be. So I just wanted to test it out to see. And now we know. Fell Blades, Paralyzing Flash, Company Might, and Haste of the Elves. We have a little bit of everything on us, apparently. Loudwater Fury is not going to take you out, but we have to do something, so I guess we could get rid of the negative status effects on ourselves. That probably would have been a little bit smarter. But it's too late now. Lethal Bite. I mean, it hurt, but it wasn't really lethal, you know? Is this going to kill you? No, probably not. So, Here's the question. He doesn't have it, but some people have the ability to do, like, the extra warg strikes. Like, extra damage against wargs, and then he has the ability to do extra damage against orcs. So does that work on a warg rider? I have no idea. The dark fire will not avail you? Hell yeah. Okay, so he needs a heal. Let's get him healed up. Barathor. Man, I have to get your console cord sorted. You have charging cables and controllers all over the place, and it's chaotic. Yeah, I bought a bunch of the, oh, shoot, what are they called? The Velcro. Velcro ties for cables, and that's what I ended up using for my cable management. And then since I collect a bunch of different consoles, mainly Sony stuff, but I also have, like, Sega Dreamcast, Sega, Nintendo stuff, all that stuff. Anyways, since I have all that, too, I put all of the cables for them and controllers down in, like, individual baggies. That way all of the PS2 controllers are together in a bag, all of the Sega hookups are in a bag, etc, etc. Oh no, not examine. Ranger Craft. You're not, like, damaged or anything, right? Yeah, no, none of us are. So we're just gonna do, I think, Piercing Might, since you seem to be doing melee damage, assuming that it will actually work on you. It does. Perfect. Because I imagine he's going to get probably another attack. Ah, man, I'm surprised it did that much damage after weakening him like that. But that's fine. Whatever. She has Company Might, actually, so she doesn't need to use the higher level healing spell. She can just use Gift to Elrond, and it will heal a lot anyways. Bowcraft. We just want to do, actually, Rangercraft Aim Shot, I think. You did that for your older consoles, but not your newer ones, and you really should. Yeah. I mean, my newer ones, I don't have that many, like, cables for, right? Because, like, the PS4 and PS5 are the only new consoles I really play with, and they use the same hookups between the two of them, so I just swap them out whenever I want to play. Well, I guess I don't really need the PS4 anymore, since I do the PS5 mostly. Well, on the rare occasion that I use the PS3, then, it uses the same hookups, and then the controllers are wireless, so really it's just a couple USB cables for charging that I had to worry about for those. Do we think Loud Water Fury will kill? We do not. Not at all. We're going to use it anyways, though. Try to get this dude down as much as we can. He seems pretty dang tanky. Like, he hasn't been all that hard to fight, but he takes a lot of hits. Oh, nope. Swordcraft, Ecthelian Wrath. Just kill him. This should be enough. Just don't miss. Okay, well, you missed once. If you wouldn't have missed at all, we probably could have been done with the fight. But I guess that was just too much to ask. Maybe. I think this will get rid of him. Yeah, 2,000. Surely that's enough. Is it? Is he dead? What's he doing? He's running away? Aw, come on. No honor. Cool, got a couple level ups, always nice. Get AP and HP refreshes that way. As well as just extra stats are always nice too, I suppose. You have your PS3, Nintendo Switch, and PS4 out. If you ever get a gaming cabinet, you'll eventually put your PS2, Xbox out, just so you can have them all set up when you're ready. I originally wanted to have all mine set up, but then it got to be too much. So I just have them all sitting. I have a old entertainment center that we weren't using anymore, so I have all my consoles set up in and around it, basically, or sitting up in and around it, and then I can just pull out whichever one I want and hook it up pretty easily. I have a dedicated HDMI cable nearby for it, and then I have a RetroTank upscaler for all the old consoles, so I can just plug everything into that, and it makes it pretty easy to swap stuff out, thankfully. But yeah, I do actually have my Nintendo Switch hooked up all the time too. I don't play it docked all that often. I usually play it in handheld mode, but I still have it hooked up because why not? And I need to charge it somehow anyways.
We are almost a sanctuary. This dwarf longs for the feel of solid rock underfoot, the smell of fresh meat on the fire, and a stiff drink.
Well, my friend, it has been a long road. But perhaps here, we shall realize what you have sought.
My people have long thought this the stronghold of Rohan. Now I am not so sure.
We have no choice. This is where we make our stand. I will welcome death here, and I shall return the favor, manyfold.
The gates have closed! What is your business here? This is the business of the king. I shall allow it! Open the gates!
You know the watchwords. You are of his court.
Quest journal updated. Very cool. I imagine we're going to get an epic scene here real soon. I'm kind of surprised we didn't already, to be honest. Ooh, we got some chests, though. Some chests in a nice save spot. Morwen got Rohirrim boiled leather skin jerkin. Drops a healing for the party. Very nice. We'll take it. We don't use items all that often, but not going to say no to them either. That would be dumb. I'm definitely one of those players that tends to hoard healing items and whatnot. Like, it never feels like the right time to lose them, but I keep collecting them just so I have them whenever they're needed. Hey, we unlocked a new chapter in Evil Mode, too, if we ever decide to try that out. How do we get to the outer circle? Oh, maybe right here. That would make sense. Oh. Never mind. Maybe we can't get into the outer circle. Huh. Can we talk to you? Rohan Warrior, we are glad to have you here to aid the people of Rohan. Oh. Okay. Is that our goal? We're just... Rohan Warrior, find arms for tonight we face the deciding struggle of our lives. Holy crap. Words are not working for me today. Where are we? So now we're on the wall. It seems like we need to be over here, though. Can we zoom out at all? No. This game really needs a map. That's the one thing. If I could only change one thing about this game, it'd be adding a actual map to the game. And then after that, it would probably be just balancing everything a little bit. As while it's good, it does need a nice balance. Okay, I thought maybe we were talking to people. But I can't help but notice the red dots are still there. So maybe that's not what we're doing.
I want every man and strong lad, able to bear arms, to be ready for battle by nightfall. We will cover the causeway and the gate from above. No army has ever breached the Deeping Wall, or set foot inside the Hornburg. They will break upon this fortress like water on rock. Within these walls, we will outlast them. Get the women and children into the cave.
Quest completed. Speak with Theoden. Cool, cool. Hey, there's the epic scene. I knew it was only a matter of time. Helm's Deep Convergence. All brave warriors now join to defend the people of Rohan.
Yes, Gondorian. All of Rohan's roads lead to Helm's Deep. Many hundreds of refugees now shelter here. Aragorn must lead them. But his road was a hard one.
Lord Aragorn. Where is he?
He fell. Behind these walls, the future of Rohan huddles in fear. But Aragorn lives. And his strength has led him here.
You look terrible.
Now you all stand in the shadow of Helm Hammerhand. To fulfill his legacy, or to die trying.
Are we finally going to meet up with the Fellowship? We've been following them forever. Alright, what are the levels? So Elagos is 43. Idriel and Barithor obviously are higher because they're always in the party. Hadhood's 42, Mormon's 41. So we could swap out to try to get one of the other people a little bit higher. But Elagos with his range attacks are very handy. So I think we're going to actually keep him in the party for now. We'll let him gain a few more levels with us. Man, you keep missing. I want to pump points into Dex, but it's already 72. I feel like that's already pretty high, you know? We'll do that for Hadhood, though. Why not? Why not? Right, and then keep running around doing something. I don't think talking to people is what we need to do. I see the dots, but I'm not exactly sure where the dots are trying to lead us. Once the world of men stood side by side, today Rohan and Gondor care nothing for the plight of each other. That's, I mean, if you divide like that, you're just asking to be defeated, man. You gotta come to that together, set aside your differences, all that good stuff. Okay, there's a dot here. Do we do something here? Talk to you? Hear rumors that Saruman brings terrible machines of war. I'm missing something. Like, I don't know if I need to be on a lower level, and that's why I'm not able to complete all these red dots, or what? Let's go to our journal. Maybe the journal will tell us something. Scenes, quests. Here we are. Roboman, I am so lost. How upset would you be if you said you've never seen The Lord of the Rings? How? I can't believe you've dodged all this time. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure my own brother has never actually sat down and watched all of Lord of the Rings, so I can't be that mad at you, man. I really like Lord of the Rings. It's one of my favorite properties out there, Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, although I've never read the books. I really need to, but I tried to read them once upon a time, and the Old English just got to me. I couldn't do it, but I need to retry now that I'm a little bit older, because I was in middle school, maybe, whenever I tried to read them last time. Like, it's been a little while. And, yeah. But I love Lord of the Rings. I love the world that Tolkien created. All I ever watch is cartoons. That's all you were allowed to watch growing up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some cartoons, too, obviously. We've been talking about that a lot. But Lord of the Rings is so good. It's so good. It's, I mean, it's where, like, pretty much all modern fantasy comes from, right? Where the stories of elves, like the mannerisms of elves, I mean, and dwarves and men, and the way they all interact with each other, and all of the orcs, and just all of the different creatures that make up modern fantasy tales, in many ways came from Lord of the Rings. I don't think he invented these things, don't get me wrong, but the tropes that Tolkien created within Lord of the Rings is kind of where everything else came from. So it's very influential, and I personally love it. But yeah, Old English sucks. You're very right about that. This ancient fortress was one of Rohan's major refuges in times of invasion, never having fallen while men defended it. Speak with Gamling. Find Gamling in the armory. He is directing the defense. Retrieve Helm's hammer. Hammer of Helm, Hammerhead was last used near the entrance of the Glittering Caves. Help the men of Rohan make their stand at Helm's Deep against the might. Okay. So it does just want us to speak to people. So maybe it's like people on different levels or something that we need to do. And I'm kind of already tired of looking at Eowyn. I'm going to go back to Elagast. Or not Elagast, sorry. I'm going to go back to Berethor. Kind of who I would consider the main character of this game, at least. Maybe it is directing us to go into these different caves and things. Just weird that the dots are kind of the way they're laid out on the map. Yeah, here's Gamling. That's one of the people we look for. There are weapons here. Take any that you require. You see some of you are from Rohan. Our people have suffered great loss. Perhaps this will lessen the sting. Third Age Iron Mordor Battle Axe. Cool. Speak with Aragorn's friends, then return to me. Quest journal updated. Oh no, and the dots are all going to stay on here? I'm going to be so lost. All right, we just gotta pick a direction and keep going that way, I think. So we'll just follow the right-hand wall here. How about that? Do we speak to you? Nope, you're just a regular warrior. So are you, I believe. You don't look like anyone special. This battle may be the last we ever see. That's not a terrible thought. What do we got? some armor or equipment of some type. Very cool. Like it. This brought us back up to where we just were. So not here. That's where we just came from. So skip going up there now. Can we go in here? Yes. Oh yeah, this is that... I have no idea where this leads to, but very long section here. Are you... Ah! You're one of Aragorn's friends. I was sent to speak with you.
I do not like the looks of this. They're coming.
Legolas of the Woodland Realm. It is a privilege to fight alongside you here.
You do me honor.
What can we few do?
This is a fight we cannot win. It will become a massacre.
Hey, okay. Just completed one of the quests at least. Speak with Legolas. So I imagine we're going to have to speak with more than just Legolas before we go back and speak to... I forget the guy's name, but the guy at the armory. So we're not going to turn around right away. Plus, it looks like there's a chest down here, and we can't just leave the chest unattended. That would just be... a second age dwarf belt buckle of the Smiths. Cool. That would just be, not ignorant. I can't even think of words, man. Dumb. That would just be dumb. It's definitely not the word that I was looking for. But yeah, sure, whatever. It works. That would be dumb. Let's not do that. Inappropriate? I don't know. I don't know. This place is very hilly, isn't it? These people have to have some, like, massive calves or something, man. Going up and down all of these hills and stairs. Neglectful? Yeah, that's kind of it. I don't think that's the exact word, but that's the feeling that I was going for, right? That would just be, just wrong. Okay, we got a chest. I don't think that's what we were trying to be led for the quest. Oh, maybe it was, actually. I don't know.
You have sought it for many years. The Hammer of Helm Hammerhand.
Aye! The Hammer of Helm shall ring again in the deep. Let our foes beware.
Your people helped craft this place for Helm. It is fitting he repays the favor.
We never took credit for that. Some deeds require no thanks. But this was almost too easy.
Okay, didn't expect that to be the hammer. I thought we would just, like, find it laying around somewhere or something, not in a chest all gift wrap for us. Why don't we go ahead and check out our equipment, though? And, oh man, it's already been over a half hour, too. I am losing track of time here. Okay, so let's check our equipment, and then we'll take a quick break. Well-honed Sword of the Court of Rohan, that's just better than what we're using, so definitely equip it. And then for you, Shield of Kings, also just better than what we're using, so equip. Boiled Leather Greaves, that is worse, so skip that. Takes down our armor a little bit, but adds a little bit of everything but speed and strength. That's, honestly, that seems worth it. Let's go ahead and equip that. And then Dwarven Warhammer. We'll equip it, right? Because that's the hammer. We did all that work for it. We have to equip it. We have no choice. And then we don't want that. What'd you get? Oh man, we got all kinds of freaking equipment, didn't we? Sure. Whatever. Equip it. Boiled Leather Jerkin, that is better. Iron Mortar Battle Axe. I see no reason not to. We're losing 2 dex and 2 speed, but we're gaining strength and con. Which, actually for her, that may be a bad thing. What's the damage? Damage is 67 versus 32. Oh, okay, yeah, the damage more than makes up for it. Second Age Elven, whatever, of Spirit Warding. Resistant to Shadow, vulnerable against none. Ancient Woodland Elves made gifts of these devices. So 7 versus 3, but we get 8 Spirit, 3 Speed, 3 Dex. For her, the extra... well, actually, we're losing speed. What's the speed gain on this one? +4. Yeah, I think it's worth it. We're going to equip it. None there, none there. Okay, so that was everybody. Cool. All right, so we are going to go ahead and take just a short couple minute break to stretch, get a drink for all of us, as well as get rid of those nasty pre roll ads. We will be right back with more Lord of the Rings: The Third Age in just a couple moments. Hey, I don't think that honey pot's going to be big enough for Pooh, if we're being honest.
And now all I need to do is fill it with honey.
That's like a perfectly piglet-sized honey pot, which, I mean, let's be honest, Pooh would probably eat Piglet if Piglet was covered in honey. That wasn't a thing back then? I mean, I'm sure somebody had to have made safe-to-eat cookie dough, right? Because, I mean, they've known forever that raw flour's bad for you, and raw egg is potentially bad for you. I'm not convinced about that one, but you know. And they've been making like the pasteurized liquid egg for quite a while. Of course, like chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream only came out what, like 1990, I think it was 1993 actually is when chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream was released. I mean, I'm sure like maybe somebody did it before that, but at least the first like big one, which was I'm pretty sure it's Ben & Jerry's, actually. Not as good without the risk. I mean, I don't know, man. That Pillsbury, safe-to-eat chocolate chip cookie dough, that's pretty good stuff, man.
Very happy.
And so, at last, Piglet had filled his honey pot.
Yes, we got all the honey. Where you at, Pooh? Bruh, I don't remember if we own the Christopher Robin's movie or not, Christopher Robin, but I kind of want to watch it now. Yo, where did he go? Why is Rabbit gone and this monster's here instead? Tony, Rabbit's behind all of this, man. Rabbit's trying to get us killed. He made us deal with the bees. And then he let this monster into his house to try to murder me whenever he just conveniently left. Like, he knew I was going to went out there to get some honey. He's trying to murder us, man. It's a vendetta. You're mad at Pooh for eating all that honey for all them years, you know? I watched it on Netflix or Hulu or something. I don't remember. We should get it, though. Mr. Noodle. Kind of wanting to watch it now. Of course, we should get all the Winnie the Pooh movies, too. Cause, or maybe Disney Plus when it came out, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Hey, where's Al's gone now too? Is Pooh still over here at least? No, everybody left me, man. What the hell? I get you some honey and then everybody just leaves me? That's cold. Where's the other? All right, we're back. Oh, dude, we are one. Let's get back into the game, shall we? As I was on my break, I was looking at my plants. I got some hydroponic growing systems called Arrow Gardens that I picked up. Then right now I'm just growing some different herbs, but I eventually plan on growing all kinds of things, different vegetables and salad stuff and whatnot. And my first couple of plants sprouted a day or two ago, my first couple of herbs. And it'll still be a little while before I have anything to eat, but they're just starting to kind of poke up out of the little pods, right? The stems and leaves are just starting to get large enough to grow up there. And I'm so excited for it, man. I love gardening and messing around with that sort of stuff. But I don't have much space to actually do it. I love seeing all the extra little character that they're giving to all these people and whatnot. It's very nice. It's even an epic scene. Of course, we'll watch it. Saruman's war plan. By Saruman's craft, vile weapons now ravage this world. That sentence doesn't sound right to me for some reason.
Thing, for the wisdom of the Maya has been corrupted to perfect the killing of other beings. Saruman breeds an army of his own invention. His cunning arms them with weapons for the open plain. He crafts rams, shields, and other tools of warfare that shame my order. And he brings terrible new devices to Middle-earth, weapons that will change your world. In one bold stroke, Saruman hopes to crush Rohan. This is the army he will unleash upon the elves and then upon the world of men.
Yeah, Saruman, for anybody who doesn't know, not a very nice guy. No, he was a powerful wizard, the same as like Gandalf, but corrupted and twisted, and just not generally a very nice guy, sadly. So we gotta deal with him. I don't know if we'll deal with him per se in this game or not. I don't actually know how much more of this game there really is either, to be honest with you. Because we are, in terms of the trilogy, which this game follows the trilogy of movies just from a side character's perspective, not the main party's perspective. But it follows the same sort of progression that they do. And we are getting close to the end. You basically have this event that we're taking part in now. And then after this, you have the final push to destroy the One Ring, which is what set all of this off. This source of power, kind of, for the big bad evil guy, right? The big bad end guy. And so we're getting close to the end of the trilogy. I don't know how much longer that means the game will last, though.
Farmers, barriers, table boys. These are no soldiers. All Isengard is emptied. 10,000 strong at least. I fear a bitter fight lies before us. They will be here by nightfall.
So it seems like most of the characters came back to do more voice lines, but I'm guessing that actor, I forget his name, but I'm thinking he wasn't able to return because those sounded, each line sounded different. Like they were recorded at different times, and I'm pretty sure what they did is just rip those out of the films, to be honest with you. Secrets of the Family. Morwen fights for Rohan, but is herself a Gondor exile.
Yes, my friend, one who travels your road knows much of Gondor's ruler and his will. She was raised in the court of a steward and exiled to the huts near Rohan's king. For in his greed and madness, Lord Denethor abandons the interests of his realm and the future of his people, all of his people.
Gondor. Where was Gondor when the Westfall fell? Where was Gondor when our enemies closed in around us? Where was Gondor? No, my Lord Aragorn. We are alone. The rule of Gondor is mine, and no others.
Fealty with love. Valor with honor. Disloyalty with vengeance.
This is not the first time Denethor has cursed those who once supported him, nor will it be the last.
Yeah, I can definitely understand how somebody would be lost if they didn't watch the films or read the books. Because it is kind of jumping all over the place with different characters and things. Definitely not a good game to play if you're not already a fan of the series. Because a lot of this would not be making any sense at all. Like, what Gondor is, who the people there were that they were showing. None of that. So Gondor is like the largest kind of group of men, and them and Rohan had a falling out a long time ago. And the king, the ruler that they were showing there, isn't actually the true king. That's Aragorn, but his lineage gave up the throne, essentially, and hasn't taken it back, and that guy refuses to give it back. And but his son was in the party of the main group in Lord of the Rings, and he died trying to protect the other members of the party, the Fellowship. And whenever he learned of that, the king learned of that, he basically sentenced his other son to death by telling him to do something impossible and don't return unless it's done or you're dead, essentially, is what he told him, right? Paraphrasing here. And when he returned almost dead, not quite dead, the king decided that all three of them would burn together, trying to murder his living son, kill himself, and yeah, it's a thing. What a horrible father. Yeah, you're no joke, man. It's
very soon. If you wish to fight, join us on the wall.
Quest complete. Very cool. Gambling, let me lead you to the Deeping Wall. It is the most vulnerable position and needs more warriors. Okay, yep, let's go there. Wherever it is we need to go, that's where we'll go. Yeah, so this specific time, we are trying to help protect one of the last groups of men. This is like the other large group. So you have Gondor, that's the one big one. Rohan, here's the other big group of men.
Long ago we fought and died.
And they're about to be attacked by the largest army that Middle-earth has ever seen, basically.
We're proud to fight alongside men once more.
An army that is being fueled by essentially a demigod of a wizard. So very they're not expecting to live necessarily. You afraid to ask how the battle ends? Yeah, that's reasonable, honestly. It's an incredibly epic scene too, and I'm fairly certain it was the largest on-screen battle in terms of like number of people, right? Just number of troops that all kind of fought on screen at a single time until recently. I think actually Game of Thrones is what ended up overtaking it for largest on-screen battle. So what do we got? We got Legolas here is now helping us out. Very cool. He's got Swift Justice, a whirling double blade attack. So Legolas, by the way, is one of the characters from the main Fellowship is what the group was called. It was an elf, 2 men, a dwarf, and a handful of hobbits. Hobbits being little halfling people. And they all got split up for reasons. And the dwarf, the elf, and the surviving man, who is the true leader of Gondor, all came to Rohan to help defend the keep here. Whirling double blade attack, a 3-strike slashing melee attack, a dual slashing sword attack, Legolas's most powerful sword attack. Well, I mean, let's try that one out, shall we? I'm assuming when we kill one of these, more of them are gonna spawn. So I could use a perfect mode to try to make quick work of this here, but yeah, I don't think it's really gonna end up being all that helpful. He's the one that says, "Shall I describe it to you, or would you like me to get you a box?" Right? Yeah. That's exactly it. Yep, that's the one. He was talking to Gimli, the dwarf of the party, and Gimli was having trouble seeing over the wall at one point, so he says that exactly. You know, shall I describe it to you, or would you like me to get you a box so that he can see over the wall? Yep, very iconic moment. Okay, so other than the fact that we're probably screwed, we this is a pretty standard fight, it seems like, so far, but I'm thinking more of them are going to keep climbing up over the wall, though. That's what I'm worried about. You love that clip? Yeah. Honestly, the movies themselves are good. The only problem with them is they are very long. So I know a lot of people have trouble watching movies that are like 3+ hours long, and if you're one of those people, then you may have trouble with it, but well worth the watch in my opinion. All right, let's get a Haste of the Elves up on ourselves, because the healer always needs to go as much as possible. And then we may just end up using the Perfect Mode ability anyways, even though I'm not sure it's the smartest idea. But we're going to do it. And then we'll see if it's enough to kill any of them. We'll see if they're going to keep spawning in or what. Get the good old Ent in here to smack them around a little bit. Just a nice 26,000 damage. No problem, man. Hello? Oh, we can attack the ladders now. Okay, okay, okay. That's not what I expected. 3 dual slashing. I mean, we might as well use the most powerful ability, right? Just attack the ladder. Wouldn't it be easier to just kind of kick it over than to try to attack it? I guess we don't have that option, though. Yeah, sure. Just keep attacking the one ladder. This is so weird. We're in a fight with a ladder. Okay. Some more Uruk-hai coming up over. I didn't see the ladder's turn order in the side. I'd like to make a complaint to the developer here. I need to know when the ladders are going to take their turn versus when I take my turn. This is ridiculous. The Uruk Bolt. Only doing 150 now, though. We really have bolstered our defenses a fair bit, it seems like. I say as we take 1,300 damage, but that was a crit, so it doesn't quite count. And we're going to go ahead and get Company Might up on everybody, because this is obviously going to be a bit of a long battle. And then we'll probably get the AP Refresh ability up next. And then let's try some of the other ones. I know it says this is the most powerful attack, but let's try the other one. A 3-strike slashing melee attack. A dual slashing sword attack. Well, I mean, this one's your Q-er? Let's get this guy. Maybe if we get this guy, we can start attacking the ladder behind him. So is that a option now that the one in front is gone? It is. Okay, so maybe we should just focus on one at a time, maybe? I kind of wish we would have saved that perfect mode ability now for whenever all of the ladders were up and available, though. But I guess it's too late. Okay, so we don't need to do anything special. This ladder's, like, dead, so hopefully a Guardian Strike will be enough to get rid of it. It will. Nice little uppercut to knock it over. Perfect. And why don't we get a quick heal up on Elagast? He's starting to look a little damaged. Not too bad, but no reason to let him wallow over there in pain. Legolas, I think, will be fine. He's got plenty of health. I'm not that worried about him. Let's try the Woodland Strike, see what that one does compared to the other ones. Okay, so that one's really not worth it. Only doing 1,000 damage per hit. Yeah, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's get haste up on ourselves, though, just so we can attack more often. The more attacks we can get, the more damage we'll do, obviously, so. And then for you, I forgot we were supposed to put up... We got Company Might. Oh, we were supposed to put up Fellowship Grace, because I see this being a long battle. That's right. So we can start refreshing AP. AP is what we need to do our special attacks. And they end up being fairly important. Just keep doing Arrow Flurry. Dealing damage across multiple enemies. So 881 HP, not doing very much. They must have pretty decent armor. So if we have any abilities that can hit through armor, that's probably the ones that we want to be using. Nobody's that hurt or anything right now, so just let's just use Loudwater Fury. Dealing out some damage. Plus hers being Spirit, not melee, she's still doing pretty decent damage. I think we can kill this one here. Maybe? Yes. Cool, cool. Now we can focus on the ladder with good old Barathor. 3 hits be enough? Fingers crossed. Oh, it's got to be. We got the crit too, and a triple crit back to back. Very cool. Okay, so that one's done. This battle may not end up taking as long as I had thought. Get another cool, roughly 1,600 per hit in, and he misses. Look at that. This battle's nothing, man. I don't know what everybody's worried about. This is going to be the easiest battle we've ever had in Middle-earth. Look at that. Another Uruk-hai down. And just in time to get a 3-strike slashing attack on an Uruk-hai ladder. Oh man, look at that. We only needed 1 hit. Triple crit was all it took. Honestly, I thought that battle was going to be much harder, much longer than it ended up being. Did not expect it to be that easy. Very cool. Lots of level ups too. Lots of experience for that battle. Berthor got a 2nd Age Steel Numenorian Longsword. Cool. Elagos got Minas Tirith Bronze Vambraces. Also cool.
Defenses grow weak.
Let us move down there and help them.
Move! Quickly!
Alright, straight into the next battle. No chance to heal up or anything, just going from one to the next. That is fine. Are we fighting with Legolas again? We are. Oh, but we... Did it give us a full heal between rounds, or is that just because we leveled up a couple times? I'm not sure on that one. Let's use Company Might again. Company Might just increases everybody's everything, basically. They do more damage, they do more healing. It's just a very powerful ability to have up. And then Haste is obvious what it does. So obviously want to get that up on the healer so that nobody dies on us. And then our ranger here just kind of... Well, actually you have shield piercing. We found out these guys have high defenses, it seems like. Well, okay. Doesn't help when you miss, though. I think that would have done pretty decent damage, but I guess we'll never know now. Alright, these guys are going to try to stun us, so maybe we should do company, or no, stand fast, which stops us from being stunned. I see that being important. Legolas took a surprising amount of damage there, but we should be fine. More hits on him, but I mean, even with all the hits that he's taken, he still has about as much health as the rest of the party here, you know, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and throw haste up on Legolas now. Because I don't really think anybody needs healing that bad. If anybody takes a big hit, like a crit or something like that, it'll kind of suck. But otherwise, I think we'll be fine. Let's try shield piercing again. Have we done damage to anybody? We have not. Trash. There we go. 25-54. And we'll go ahead and throw a heal up now on... I guess on Legolas. I'm fairly certain he's going to be fine, but... Throw a small heal. Just a little token of a heal up on him, especially if everybody's going to keep singling him out like that. Alright, Ecthelian Wrath hopefully will be enough as long as we don't miss. Oh, yeah. Oh, more than enough, man. 5,000 damage each hit. Probably because we got that shield piercing in. No, no, no. Keep attacking Legolas. I like it when you attack Legolas. Give to Galadriel. We'll heal up a little bit more. Galadriel is a very powerful elf, by the way. And Elrond is another, still powerful, but a little less powerful elf. Let's try to get that ladder down if we can. Not quite enough. I don't know how much health these ladders have, but my lord. We need Gimli in here with an axe, or even that hammer that he has, man. One hit with that hammer surely would go right down, right? Smash it right on, like, that rung on the top there. Split it right in half, I'm telling you. And we're going to keep trying to take down that same ladder, so keep focusing on these guys over here. With the miss, man. Come on. You need Legolas to show you how to work a bow? Let's heal up Elagos. It may still be worth it getting the heal up, or not the heal, the AP regen up. It may be worth it. This battle is taking a little bit longer since we don't have the perfect mode ability like we had last time. Let's do a heal on ourselves. Legolas will get to go and attack that Uruk-hai on the end, the same one that he attacked last time. Man, how do you keep missing with your second attack? Every time. Loudwater Fury, maybe it'll be enough to knock it over. I doubt it. 2,927 it is not, but hopefully with Legolas here, that'll be enough. Come on, Legolas, I believe in you. There we go. So we don't have to worry about that one regenning anymore. We're immune to stagger now, thankfully. None of that. And the reason I left these guys too is because these guys actually seem pretty easy compared to the Uruk-hai. So I'm hoping, if we're lucky, we'll be able to take out one of these guys and then instantly take out the ladder and never have to deal with the second dude that pops up. Of course, if we keep missing, it's not going to matter anyways. Barathor probably didn't really need that. Alright, don't you have ignores foe's armor? Yeah, let's try that. How much damage is that one going to do? Nice, 5,100. Very cool. Okay. This should be enough to kill it. Yeah, okay, we missed one, but that was still enough. She's definitely not going to be able to take down that ladder. Does anybody need any heals? Legolas kind of does, but gonna start working on the ladder regardless. Ooh, okay, another one didn't come up. I expected another one to pop up right away. Let's try Lorien Wrath, because it seems like we only ever get one hit on the ladders anyways. There we go. What? 2 crits and that still wasn't enough? Trash. I think the game's cheating. The game's forcing us to take a second encounter before it'll let us destroy any of the ladders. Yeah, hit us with your bolt. Whatever. We're gonna kill y'all the same. How do we keep missing? Starting to think it may not be worth using that attack. Do we have... We don't have the AP regen. Let's use haste on Barathor as well. Barathor, I didn't think he was that slow, but compared to everyone else, he's not getting that many turns. Ooh, pretty big damage, 1,035. But that's okay. We just have to do a little bit of a draining shot here, and we'll heal most of that, if not all. Yeah, 1,011, and got blinding shot. I'm not sure what that one does. Hopefully we will learn soon. Just Loudwater Fury. Do some damage. There we go. Nice. Whose turn is it now? Legolas? Legolas, Lorien Wrath. Surely that'll be enough to get rid of the ladder now, right? There we go. Sadly, Legolas is out of AP now, which is why we probably should have got up the Fellowship Grace, the AP regen ability. But it's fine. Legolas can do a fair bit of damage anyways when he's not busy missing. How's an elf that can shoot a fly like a mile away missing with a sword point blank range? Also, how is it that we hasted Barathor and he still hasn't got a turn? He does have haste, right? Yeah. Weird. That's fine, whatever. Loudwater Fury. At this point, we're so close to the end, I don't even know if it's worth doing the AP refresh now. Maybe like a sunk cost fallacy thing or something, I don't know, but it doesn't feel worth it anymore. He's probably almost dead. Yeah, we're not gonna lower his defense. Alright, so Legolas, Swift Justice. Very cool with the crit. Is it gonna automatically switch to the next turn? No. Okay, good. So Swordcraft, Ecthelian Wrath. Please don't miss. Just get rid of the ladder. If we can skip the last guy, that would be awesome. That's gotta be enough. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Another one. Honestly, pretty easy again. These battles aren't all that hard, thankfully. Elagos got a level up. Idril and Barathor, not quite, but getting close. Idril got 3rd Age Iron Cutlass of Isengard. Cool. And then Barathor got 3rd Age Isengard Uruk-hai Battle Shield. It's a bit of a mouthful. Straight into the next. Okay. I guess that's how they're trying to convey how big of a battle this was, by just throwing us one into the another. Okay, so it seems to have replenished our AP, it just didn't replenish our health. That's fine. AP is the bigger deal of them. As long as we have AP, we can just keep healing. Although I don't think that's Idriel's complete AP now that I think about it. So did it just refresh Legolas's maybe? Alright, let's actually use... Let's go ahead and use Company Might first. Or no, these guys can stun. So let's use Stand Fast, Company Might, and then we'll do the AP refresh. I think that's the right order to do things in. Blinding Shot. Ranged attacks that lower foes' accuracy. Nah, we'll just do... Just do Shield Piercing. Or just miss. That's cool too. We do have an ability that's supposed to help us not miss as much. But honestly, at least earlier in the game, it didn't seem to really have much effect anyways. Oh, very nice. 2 crits back to back. Love it. Berserk Slash, that's nothing. 'Tis but a scratch. Just 2 crits. I don't know what kind of wood these ladders are made of, but I think it's dumb. Alright, use Ecthelian Wrath. I know that wasn't the plan that we had, but I want to get that ladder down before we have to fight another orc for no good reason. And it worked, thankfully. Yeah. Do your worst, Urukai. Do more damage with the counterattack than he did with the regular attack. And we got our perfect mode back. We could use it, but I don't think there's any need to. Honestly, I think we want to haste Barathor. He doesn't get enough attacks, man. Maybe we need to look into increasing his speed a little bit or something. Arrow Flurry, try to do a little bit of damage to both, if possible. Maybe. 1860, don't miss the next one, please. Thank you. Good Elegost. Alright, now we'll go ahead and have you heal yourself there, Idriel. With the Gift of Elrond. Oh, that's right. We never got Company Might up yet, have we? Because we had a whole plan there and then never ended up getting to execute it. Both of these guys are almost dead solely from counterattacks. Legolas again with the miss, man. Come on, what are you doing? Just how, you know? Does anybody need heals? I mean, she could use one on herself a little bit. Use the Gift of Galadriel. And I think everybody else is fine for now. We're not taking big damage from them. The most they've done is, what, 1,000? So unless they got 2 back-to-back, like, crits or something, I think we'd be okay. Yeah, 681, no big deal. And then he's going after Legolas, so... Bruh. No problem at all. Please don't miss this time, Legolas. Thank you. That's all I wanted. So... You know, I know I said we weren't going to use it, but let's go ahead and use the perfect mode ability anyways. Because that should definitely get rid of one of the ladders and probably kill the next guy. And if we're lucky, we can just go ahead and knock that ladder down too before a orc comes up. Did that not get rid of the ladder? It didn't? Okay. Man, it still has a lot of health left too. How did being beat by an Ent not do anything? And then you miss. It's a stationary ladder. How do you miss a stationary ladder? It's not moving. It's not a living thing. It's been in the same spot the whole time and you were trying to hit it with a sword. Poisoning us now? I'm very annoyed. Okay, we'll use Cleansing Waters. Get rid of that poison. Now both the orcs are gonna get to come back alive. Or come back up the ladder. I honestly didn't, or not orcs, they're Urukai. I honestly didn't expect an Ent to not be able to get rid of a ladder. That is the most annoying thing. Does anybody need heals? Legolas looks like he does, but he's fine. Barithor could actually use one, though. Give to Galadriel, because we still don't have Company Might up. Speaking of Barithor, though, perfect. We are running out of... Oh, we don't have enough points left for Fellowship Grace now. We missed our chance. We saw an opportunity and we took it, and it didn't work out. That sucks. I think it'll be okay, though. Let's Loudwater Fury. Let's get rid of the Chieftain. The Chieftains, in my opinion, do more damage than anybody else. All their spells and crap that they can do can really screw you over, man. Try not to miss. Thank you. And Legolas, please get rid of this ladder. I am begging you. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Alright, you need a little bit of health, so we'll go ahead and use a draining shot. Get a little bit of regen in real quick. And I do mean a little bit. With all the armor that they have, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Probably should have used the shield piercing shield ability. What we should have actually done. They're not dealing a whole lot of damage either, though, so I mean... Let's get to Galadriel on Legolas. Go ahead and get him healed up. He would have been fine, but... Anytime we use an ability, we get a point to unlock more abilities, so it's... wasting a attack every now and then. It's not the end of the world. Although she's almost out of AP, which is pretty bad. We might have to have her just start attacking and saving her last few points in case we end up needing a heal. It's not something I expected to need to do, but that's enough to knock him out. Can we get rid of the thing in time, the ladder in time? I guess just do an aimed shot. I think that's our most damaging move that we have. Nice, got a crit. And then as long as Legolas doesn't screw us here, we might get it knocked out this turn. Yeah, cool. Okay, third battle. Is it gonna pop us, or is that the fourth? Third or fourth battle, whatever it is. Is it gonna pop us straight into another one? Let's see. Hey, Adriel got a level up. That's very cool. So did Barithor. That's good. They both needed AP pretty bad. Aodan got Rohirrim Steel Helm. Barithor got Gondorian Steel Fountain Guard followed. Cool.
Is this all you can conjure, Saruman?
Yep. And that's the devastating weapon that Saruman armed them with. The wizard that is helping them out. Explosives. Something never before seen in Middle-earth. And it is taking us right into the next battle. But it has been over a half hour. It's been like 40 minutes now. Boom is right, Roboman. So I really need to take a quick break. So after these guys finish up their turn, since I have no idea how many more battles there are going to be, if I knew for sure this was the last one, I would just go ahead and finish out the battle. But I don't know. There could be another 4 or 5 for all I know. So we are going to go ahead and put a quick pause in here. I'll be back in just like 2-3 minutes. That reel of, is that licorice? Nasty. Gross. Why? Ain't nobody want no licorice. Look, if you like licorice, you can just leave now, okay? I don't even want you here. Joking, of course. I love you all, even though you are gross for liking licorice, if anybody out there does. Black licorice, like the I mean, we call it red licorice, but it's not actually licorice. Twizzlers, that's what they're called. That's fine. I mean, that's just like eating plastic that's dyed red. You know, whatever. But black licorice, that's, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Noodle, that's the right emoji for that. Nasty. Or people that drink whiskey and stuff that taste like black licorice, that's just as bad. That's disgusting. Bro, who's got time to sit there and drop 50 cookies in a slot? It even smells bad? You ain't wrong. Oh, bro, that is scary. Look at that. That's some haunting stuff right there. Like, I'm pretty sure Piglet's possessed in that shot. The way his face was all stretched out like that? No, that ain't right. We need an exorcist up in here. Help us out real quick. I'll admit though, like as far as kids game go, this is actually pretty good. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it's obviously very simple, but unlike what was the last kids game like truly honestly made for kids? Crap, what's that called? The Dragon Tales game that we did on the Just One More Level podcast on the PlayStation 1. Like I was okay with that game, but it was pretty simple, right? And the game loop wasn't, it was interesting, but there were only, if I remember correctly, like 3 different levels, so there wasn't that much variety in it or anything either. Like this has got a lot more going for it, I feel like. Like if I was like 5-6 years old, I would probably be loving this. Bro, I just realized that our move got harder here to do too. Ah, what? Now we doing multiple different moves? That's sick. Make a scary face and blow raspberry at these fools? Heck yeah. Oh wait, there's another. I didn't even know there was another one. I was just trying to kick the loaf of bread. So what, do we always have to do? Okay. I don't understand like how we. Now to leave Winnie the Pooh and its cuteness there for this dark and gritty tale. Continue our battle in Helm's Deep here. So she has had her ability to use any sort of magical abilities disabled, which we discovered last time I played this game. There is a way to get rid of that. It's here somewhere. Fire spirit damage, increases piercing, blunt, melee immobilization, melee ranged, and spirit. So that would work, but do we have just a spirit one? Lifts a spirit power attack? I don't know what that does. Does that mean like takes it from them and lets us use it? If that's the case, that's pretty cool. Awakens a sleeping character. Moves a foe. Armor entirely. That's also pretty cool. We're just gonna use the Dwarven Ale because I don't know which one of those it is, but oh hey, I just realized what we switched over to Gimli now instead of Legolas. That's cool. Okay, we want to actually right away. Let's get Fellowship Grace up because we keep regretting not having Fellowship Grace. So let's just get that up and going so that we know for sure we'll have that ability. And Elagos has taken a tiny bit of damage, so but we know these guys have a lot of armor. So let's use shield piercing instead and knock out a little bit of armor on him there so that he takes a lot more damage. Ah, cool. Gimli, what do we got? An attack that costs no... Oh, that's the base attack, whatever. More deadly axe slash, but slower. Okay, whatever. The Sun Egloin's most deadly slashing strike, the Wrath of Moria. That sounds cool. Balrog's Gambit, a slow slashing blow that stuns. I feel like these guys would be immune to stun, but I don't know. Should we try it? Which one are you? You're number 4? So we get another turn before you go. Let's use Wrath of Moria. Most deadly attack. Let's see what he's got. Can he take him out? I kind of expected more. I'm not going to lie, Gimli. 4,000's not bad, don't get me wrong. But I expected more from you, bud. Okay, we want Company Might now. Throw that one up. Get everybody charged up and ready to go. A silencing arrow. So that's the one that stops us from doing spells, right? I'm glad we're taking out the archer first in that case then. That wasn't on purpose, mind you. But we definitely need to get rid of him if he's going to keep trying to silence us. Not being able to use magic spells is a bit of a problem. My strategy entails using a lot of that. Do we have... I wonder if these guys can be put to sleep. Arrow sleep. Oh, he's like dead. Never mind. We're just gonna try to kill him. If that's the case. So arrow flurry. Yeah, can I attack the two on the end? I think we're just gonna go right to left with these guys. He didn't miss, thank God. Is another one gonna come in and take his place? They are. Okay. I thought that might be the case as well. Which is fine. We can deal with it. I really wish we had the perfect mode ability to take out a lot of them in one go. And even though he's silenced, he can use all of his other abilities, so more deadly slash but slower, that's fine. I don't know what the slow part's got to do with anything. Still only 3,000. I'm a little disappointed in you, Gimli. You still have one more move to make it worth my time. I just realized that there is another archer with silence, so we actually need to switch gears and try to take out that one next instead of the one on the end. Somehow I missed that he was there. Okay, so we have Fellowship Grace up. We have Company Might up. They don't seem to be trying to stun us, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. War Call is also very cool. It gives 2 allies a free attack, but we lose some control on that. So instead, we're just going to use Ecthelian Wrath, attack this archer here, and just miss entirely. That's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. We knew that was going to happen. That's what we wanted to happen. So, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Let's get Gimli pasted up here. Even though I've been a little disappointed with his attacks, he is still one of the more powerful people that we have. So we tried that. We tried that. We haven't tried the one that stuns yet. And the archer just so happens to be the one that gets to attack next. So stunning him will be handy anyways. And look at that. 3,700. That did more damage than the other one. Alright, Loudwater Fury. It's, oh, cool, we can kill him. Let's see who comes in his place, though. Is it going to be another archer or just a standard... Oh, it's a bomber, dude. Okay, so we're probably going to want to focus on that guy, because I imagine he'll do something big. But he doesn't look very armored either. So maybe we can take him out pretty easily? 1,200 or 1,100 damage, yeah. We can take him out just fine. Just fine. Ah, nice miss, bro. Bro, do you even sword? Like... Alright. Wrath of Moria. On. Let's go back to trying to take out this dude on the end. Did we get haste up on Idriel? I need to check that, because we could use a heal or two at this point. We could really use a heal or two at this point. She does have haste. We've just been unlucky with the turn order, I guess. But we can heal Elagast up now. Lord knows he needs it. Look at him. Down to like 500. One of the simple guys there could have taken him out if they had gotten to go again. It's weird. You would think that the stuff lower in the turn order would... I'm sorry, the stuff that costs more AP you would think would be more powerful, but everything's kind of in a weird order here. And it says the most deadly strike is the cheapest, which, again, strange. It's not what I would expect, I guess. But that's enough to take out that guy, so... I wonder how many of them are there going to be. My lord, okay. So... Who are you? Are you number 2? You're number 3. So Gimli gets one more turn. Does anybody need health bad? No, not really. So we're going to try to take this guy out. Because I'm not that worried about him, right? The Urkai Berserker. But I'm worried what the Sapper might be able to do. If he can, like, blow up and do an AoE or something, that could really end up hurting us. Okay, well, I mean, when they get a crit, they become a little bit more dangerous. But Wrath of Moria, hopefully that'll be enough to just go ahead and take this guy out before we get a chance to see what kind of abilities he can do. With another crit, 1700 damage. Holy crap, Gimli. You know, when you're not being trash, you're pretty powerful, bro. And Barathor went down. That sucks because then he loses all of the bonuses that we gave him. Adriel can bring him back to life, so that's not a very big deal. But losing all of the bonuses is very rough. Let's just try to keep taking out these guys on the end, I suppose. The sappers must have very little armor or something, because they go down easy, man. Revive a fallen party member, that's the one. Yeah, the worst part about this is just, of him going down, I mean, is just him losing Company Might and Fellowship Grace and all that. And haste. I had haste on him too, I think. Alright, let's use Ecthelian Wrath. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes Gimli look a little bit better. Whenever you see us doing so little damage compared to what Gimli was doing, that makes Gimli not seem quite as bad as maybe I had thought. Hey, McCormick, nice to see you in chat. Glad you can make it today. So maybe a little bit of shield piercing wouldn't be too bad, but Gimli is getting to go next. Can we, are these guys susceptible to sleep? I wonder. Because if we could put this guy to sleep, well, I guess these guys get to take their turn soon too. Let's try putting one of them to sleep. Yes, it looked like it worked. Because if that's the case, we can basically just take them out of the battle, which would be perfect, in my opinion. Keep trying to take out this guy in the end. Ah, a little hit on Gimli, no big deal. Alright, who doesn't have haste? I guess it's just Gimli and Idril that has haste. We could put it on Elagast. Being able to put people to sleep is pretty handy. Do we think we can kill him? No, we would have to get a crit for that to get the kill. So let's just go ahead and pop up haste of the elves on Elagast instead. Because if he can keep putting people to sleep, that'll make this whole battle a cakewalk, basically. Leeching Blow, what does that do? Ah, it drains health. That's a little annoying, because he was pretty close to dead. Oh, wait, are we, like, permanently affected by that now? No, okay, that's just this... Okay. That was just, like, an after effect of the attack or something like that is all we were seeing. I was a little worried there for a second. Thought he was going to keep draining, like, every turn, drain more HP from us or something. That would have been bad. Nobody needs health. Can we kill now? I still don't think it's going to be enough. We're going to try it, though. Maybe she'll surprise us? Ah, it did a lot more damage than I thought, actually. Maybe we could have killed him last round. Another sapper. Holy crap. Do these guys ever stop? Alright, Wrath of Moria. The sapper is going next, too, so this could be bad. I wish we could heal up Elagast, but we gotta try to take this guy out. Nope, Gimli took him down. No problem. Knocked him out before he had a chance to do anything. And thankfully, that's the last of the guys coming, at least to that side. I don't know if they'll keep coming to fill the other people's shoes or not. But at least we got that one down. Idril goes next, so she can heal up Elagast for us. No problem. Nice crit, nice crit. And then a little gift to Galadriel on our good friend Elagast there. Get him fighting fit. Okay, so you're going to steal a little bit of health. Ah, you would have, if you didn't miss. Like a noob. Wrath of Moria. Keep hitting him, man. Keep wearing him down. Gimli running surprisingly low on AP. Did we lose the Fellowship Grace ability at some point? No, we still have it. I guess all this haste just means that we're using it much quicker than usual. Alright. That guy Oh no, this is the first guy that was highlighted. I was like, I don't remember hitting that guy. How is he taking so much damage? He didn't. We're just dumb. That's all. Go ahead. Wrath of Moria, that's fine. Should get an AP refresh soon, hopefully. Alright, so they are going to keep regenning. This is a long fight then, man. It's a long, long fight. Let's use the sleeping arrow on the other warrior. There's no point in using it on the one that we're going to be attacking, because whichever one you attack, I'm pretty sure instantly wakes up, is what it looks like happens. Nah, I don't see the point in using the leadership all over again, but we will give 2 people a free attack on him. Wait, how much AP do we have? Yeah, we have plenty. Screw it. War call. 2 attacks. Let's go. What's it gonna be? Draining shot? I mean, you didn't really need any health, so I don't know why you picked that of all things, but sure. Loud Water Fury. Very nice. That should do decent damage. Neither one was enough to kill, though? That's annoying. That's alright. We'll have good old Gimli here. Hopefully finish you off with an Axe Cleave. Yeah. That dude must be really weak to that specific type of damage or something. Because Gimli does so much compared to the rest. So much damage, I mean. Can't wait for me to see the Discord. What'd you put on Discord? Optajack. Now I'm concerned more than anything. Alright, so does anybody have any negative effects? Just the silencing arrows, but they don't use magic, like actual magic anyways, so that's fine. I guess we'll just keep doing Loudwater Fury, man. Try to take this guy out, and apparently I have to open up Discord, because I see that you and David have been talking. When he was setting up his treadmill, it didn't support Windows 11, so you had to reinstall Windows 11 so everything on your C drive is gone. Reinstall Windows 10, you mean? You recommended a game to play? Yeah, I saw it pop up. I am assuming that is a porn game from the looks of it. Yeah, a hardcore adult RPG. Huh. Oh, man. Yeah, I look at the screenshot. Yeah, I see that. I don't think I'll be playing that one. Probably at all, but definitely not on stream. Oh, man. You kill me, boy. You blurred for you all? Yeah, I see that. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to do that, at least. That was kind of you. How's your 3D modeling going that you've been doing? Did you work on it anymore today? I gave you some other ideas for things that you could add to the room that you were modeling as well. I don't know if you saw that I did that or not, but I think they're pretty decent ideas at least. Some art on the walls, a game console, maybe some games laying around the room or the counter or whatever. Alright, so those guys are asleep, so they can't even do anything. So we can just take a moment, get everything all powered up, get everybody all going again and whatnot. Because we need to get you hasted up. You can just skip your turn, I guess. I really want Barithor to get a turn is what I'm trying to do. Okay, is Barithor never allowed to take a turn here? There he is. Come on, slowly going up the thing here. Although she can actually do the cleanse shadow. Yeah. Oh no, we want to do the cleansing waters, the ones that remove negative effects from everybody actually. Art and games are easy, basically just squares with artwork. Yeah, I know the stuff that I mentioned wouldn't be particularly hard or anything to add. I just I thought it was cool ideas for and things that you would see in a room, you know? So it makes sense to see them as well. Oh, he's awake. I didn't realize he was awake now. Oops. I guess maybe there's only a there's a timer to how long we can put people to sleep. I've never had a battle last this long. I mean, we've been doing this battle for about 17 minutes now or so. So, yeah, I didn't realize that they could wake up. That's alright. Consoles and stuff will be fun to model. You gotta do the PS5, man. That's probably the hardest console to model, so. Even then, though, I don't think it'll be incredibly hard or anything, but yeah, that's the one you should do. Shield piercing, that might actually be enough to kill him. Yeah, nice. But there's gonna be a replacement coming in, right? Yep. Long, long battle. I'm surprised it doesn't give you a chance to save or anything in between these turns either. It's kind of ridiculous. So we got haste and company might. So fellowship grace looks like it may have worn off as well. So we need to get that one back up and going. Alright, so we want to use spirit powers, loudwater fury. Yep, just do some damage. Or you could do like a Nintendo or Super Nintendo or something. The console itself wouldn't be as hard to model, I don't think. But I think the cartridges would be more fun than the discs to make. Especially because you could add all the little detail to them and whatnot if you wanted to. All the little ridges and grooves and screws and all that stuff. I feel like that'd be a decent little challenge, you know? Have you tried, you mentioned taking your models off to Jack to me before. You mentioned taking them and putting them in Unity and rendering them out there instead. Have you messed around with that at all yet to see how that works out for you? If you like the renders better than on Blender? I'd have to give it a try, but you don't think it would be too hard? Would start as two separate objects. The inside one would just be beveled to a higher degree. The PS5, you mean? Yeah, I mean, it's a little different. Like, if you do the PS5 with the disc drive, then one side is completely different than the other. So it wouldn't be exact. But the inner... And then, like, on the inner section, there's all the fans and lights, too. Then the outside would be two slim rectangles. Well, that's what I'm saying. The rectangles are curved. They're not actually flat on the PS5 on either side. But the side with the disc drive, even more so. It has a lot of curves to it, and then the slot for the disc drive and whatnot. Yeah, one has the extra bit. Yep. That's what I'm saying. I think it'd actually be a little bit of a challenge just to get all the detail, because all the fan grills and all that stuff, and the lights inside of it. And of course, it depends on how detailed you want to get as well, though. Alright, I don't remember if we've done a shield piercing on this guy yet, but we might as well go ahead and get one down. Or just miss. That works, too. Why not? Alright, Bearthor, did we get Fellowship Grace and everything up? We did. So at this point, you can just go ahead and go back to attacking, shall we? Maybe a targeted strike, since these guys all seem to be heavily armored. Nice 5,000 damage hit. And I need a drink. My throat is starting to get a little bit raw. Yeah, it'd be a lot of yanking on vertices, it seems. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. You got it. Alright, shield piercing. We're pretty much just in a groove at this point. The most annoying part about this is this battle isn't even hard. It's just time consuming, right? Because, like, we got it into a point to where it's almost impossible for us to lose unless something large happens, or we get, like, a triple crit on our healer or something. But even then, like, with the way everybody's hasted up, we can always just heal using an item and then get right back into it. So it's like, I don't know. I wish this battle wasn't quite so long. It's a little overbearing. There's the sapper. I knew he had to come out eventually. Alright, I guess do... Oh, is he going next? Do we have an ability... I mean, I guess we could try to put him to sleep. We'll see if he's susceptible to sleep. I really don't want to see what these sappers do. He is immune to sleep. Okay, well, I guess we're going to figure it out. A nice light bomb here. Oh. Okay, so it takes time to power up? Or is it going to happen like as soon as I kill him? Okay, it looks like it's just it takes time to power up. Rooman, I hate battles that last forever. I'm in one, I feel it. It's literally been 20 minutes. like it is insane how long this battle's taking. But I don't have any choice, I guess. I'm just hoping this is kind of the last one for this section. I guess we'll throw a heal down for shits and giggles on Gimli, Son of Gloin. No, you haven't added any of this to Unity yet. Blender has 2 renderers. You use cycles for your renders. You show, but Eevee gives off a pretty good representation of what it would look like in Unity. Oh, okay, okay. You can, well, you know already, you can bring stuff over fairly easily to Unity. Since you have Blender installed on your computer, you can just take the whole blend file and drag over. But then, of course, you have to go in and do all the shader work and whatnot to get your reflections and transparencies and all that corrected, so. Targeted strike because of how much armor they have. Nice, nice. Battle's almost done, thankfully. Thankfully, we're on the last section of guys here. Do we need health or anything? No, we're good. Lower their accuracy, why not? Looks like he'll probably get a chance to attack, so if he misses, all the better, right? And Loudwater Fury just to do some damage. This is a good way to get a lot of SP, though. I'll give them that much. Just... Oh, that's on Barathor? I think that's fine. I don't think I care about that being on Barathor. Because I'm not sure if his leadership abilities count as... whatchamacallit, as magical attacks or not? I don't think they do, though. Ooh, a triple crit. We didn't really need it right then and there, but hell yeah, take it. Axe Cleave should be enough, actually. They seem very weak to Gimli. Yeah, 32,000. Speaking of triple crits, 2 in a row. Very cool. Object says, you're planning on maybe doing it once you're done and adding some walking code so you can walk around the room? Yeah, that'd be cool. Thing is, it's a really small room because you didn't want to add a lot. Have a super empty room. You intend to keep the one wall deleted for the camera. So what you can do in that case is then just make the player a lot smaller if you wanted to. You could have it be like you're a bug walking around the room, right? You can make the next cockroach simulator or whatever that game is that y'all were talking about the other day, the terrible one. you can make a ladybug simulator, man. There you are. See? See? I got you. Always happy to help, man. Oh. Now the Fellowship Grace hits. Do I think... Gives 2 allies a free attack. So the other ones do count as magic attacks, which suck, but War Call doesn't. And giving 2 random party members the chance to attack may be enough to kill him. Well, okay. It may have been enough to kill him if we wouldn't have missed with one of the 2 people. Oh, it was enough anyways. Even better. Oh, my lord. Please let this be the last one. Please. We can... Oh, and if you're that small, like as a small bug or whatever running around the room, then you wouldn't even have to worry about leaving one wall deleted. You could just throw that last one in there and call it a day, man. Because the camera would be able to fit within the room, right? Alright, Axe Cleave. Shouldn't need to do anything fancy. Take him out. I think, maybe, hopefully, thank the Lord. It's been almost a half hour, and we have done 1 battle. Plus, we're supposed to switch over to the next game in like a half hour. And we still got to do a break so I can get something to eat and use the restroom. So please let that be the last. Oh, thank goodness. At least we get the chance to save. That was something. And we leveled up a few times. Let's go ahead and do our level ups that we got. And then we'll take a couple minute break here. And then try to wrap up Lord of the Rings so we can go into Fable, man. I hope Nate Allister's still around because he's the one that's been requesting Fable forever. So I hope he's either around or makes it back for that. Because, yeah, he was the one that wanted to see it. Let's put your speed up. Everything else honestly looks okay for you. Let's just pump a bunch of points into Spirit. Give you that. And your speed has been annoying. I feel like you never get a go. You and Elagos, without haste, you're just slow AF, man. Which in that case, Hadhood definitely needs some speed because he is the slowest of the slow. And her speed isn't necessarily low, but she's supposed to be a very fast attacker. Let's split your points here a couple. Fable 3 taught you more about STDs than your school did? I don't... What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't actually played any of the Fable games, man. So, I'm going to be playing Fable 1. And then one of these days I'm going to play Fable 2 if I fix one of the Xbox 360s that I have. Or get an Xbox One or something like that that's backwards compat. So, been here just driving. Oh, okay, you're working. Gotcha, man, no problem. Appreciate you still being here during it all, though. Dindane Wool Riding Hood. Honestly, whatever. Just 12. Nah, it's fine. We'll keep the equipment that we have. Third Age Iron Cutlass of Isengard. Sure, why not? You can get a new weapon there, lady. And you got a few different things. So your armor goes down a bit, but your strength and constitution go up. How much of a difference of armor? 31 versus 27. Nah, not worth it. Steel Fountain Guard Found. Much better armor and better stats, so yes. And a Numenorian Longsword. We lose a tiny bit of constitution, but damage is way better, so equip that. And more new equipment. What else? +1 con. That increases our speed and dex, which is what she specializes in. But it's weaker. A fair bit weaker. I think we'll keep the one we have for her. Then you got Rohirrim Steel Helm. That is better than what we have. A pike. 45 versus 70. Yeah, we'll take it. And you're probably not wearing any Vambrace. You are. They're just terrible, so. Alright, cool. Let's get a quick save in now. And then we're going to go ahead and take a quick break and then pray that we can get out of the next section before too far into our timeline for Fable. No problem trying to finish before Fable. Well, I mean, hey man, if you can't, it'll be up on YouTube eventually anyways. And, I mean, we'll be playing Fable for 3 hours, so I'm sure you'll be able to catch at least bits and pieces of it. But obviously, making some money is important, so do your thing, Nate. I appreciate you being here when you can, man. As well as everybody else in the stream. Optajack, Manru, Ruman, I forget. My memory's terrible. Everybody else that stopped in, McCormick, and everybody else. I appreciate everybody that stopped in. And Dorsman going crazy today with the gift subs. I appreciate you all. Let's go ahead and take that break before we dilly-dally any longer. Do two moves. Because if we do, it actually seems like a bad thing that we got the powered up scary face. Because that one you have to do 3 button presses for. So in theory, it's harder, you know? Whereas with our Raspberry, we only had to do 2 button presses. If it's going to take 2 attacks to murder him anyways, then like, bruh. Might as well have just stuck with Raspberry. It was working for you. Look, I know there's some cookies in this muffin here. There we go. Heck yes. We're gonna do a 100% run of this game. I'm sorry, Nate, if you're still listening, but we're not doing Fable anymore during the 12-hour stream. We're just playing this game to completion. By the way, if you can hear me, Nate, I did go ahead and download I think I went ahead and decided on the Anniversary Edition, I think. But, because like it seems like either one was fine, but Still no other emotes? Hold up.
I don't suppose you did find a bit of honey by any chance, did you? My tumbling is rather rumbly.
Yeah, I don't know. You should have had more than one. I had to look into that after the stream, Mr. Noodle. So I thought y'all had access to some of these other ones here, like that. Awesome. Yeah, both are cool. Anniversary just had all the content. Yeah, it had all the content, and they slightly upgraded the graphics and menus or something like that, I think.
I suppose you did find a bit of honey by any chance.
Yeah, I really like that one too, Mr. Noodle.
My tumbling is
I mean, too bad these are all going to be replaced once I get my own custom ones made. But I do want one similar to this, though. You want to use this one? I forget how you unlock that one, but like I said, these emotes are going to change eventually anyways once my artist gets his act together. Or I just do it myself, because that may end up happening here soon. Alright. Dorsman, if you're here, you're the artist that needs to get his act together. What are you doing with your life, man? No, I'm joking, of course. A little update on that, by the way. He has shown me some cool new ideas that he's had, some drafts of different things, and we're collaborating a little bit to get that moving forward. And obviously, nothing's been updated yet as far as my profile picture or the emotes or anything like that. But they are being worked on, and hopefully soon we will have some things to share. He showed me a couple ideas for things, and we want to kind of take his ideas for things and merge it with some other ideas that we had. And then the profile pic is the closest one to being done. It just needs some finishing touches and whatnot, cleaned up a little bit here and there, and then it'll be ready to go. So yeah, since the little break video there was talking about that, might as well go ahead and give a quick update there. All right, so we got the save in. So now what, are we going to be thrown into a barrage of enemy encounters again, or what do we got going on here? Okay, so there's a bunch of items that we can pick up. So, I mean, it's kind of rude in the middle of a battle to just go around looting people, but I mean, I don't see the point in just leaving them all there. That wouldn't be right. Okay. So, oh, more items. This is kind of morbid here, isn't it? Like, I'm sure there will be another boss battle coming up at some point, but we have this perfect mode ability, and this seems like the perfect time to use it, because all these dudes are just chilling here, and I don't feel like dealing with them. So, Fangor and Bash, just get rid of them, boy. Take care of this rabble for me, will ya? Excellente, thank you. The Ents truly are the best. Too easy. Oh, Morwen got another level up already. That didn't take long. And then I was trying to get this item before we were so rudely interrupted by the random encounter there.
We've lost the deeping wall. They're almost through the gate.
Nope, looks like they are through the gate now. Alright, place your bets. Is this going to be another 30-minute battle here? Poisoned Pits. That sounds gross. What does Aragorn have? A slower attack that does more damage. That's his standard attack. Rage of Elisar. Powerful slashing attack with greater dexterity. Numenor Wrath. More powerful sword attack. Bane of Sauron. This ferocious combination does the best damage. Oh, well then why wouldn't we just do that one? Try to get rid of the chieftain first if possible. What? A nice triple crit to start with? Very cool. And yeah, it's going to be another one of these ones. Oh, Lord. Here we go again. Really hoping this doesn't take another half hour, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, everybody picking on Elagast over there, my man. Let's get haste up on ourselves. And I see us being here for a while, so let's get the company might up. Let's get all of the stuff going. Hey, yeah, no problem. Thank you for being here, man. And I hope the dust storm, all that stuff ends up blowing over without too much trouble. Regardless, though, whether you make it back later or not, seriously, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Use bow skills to attack an enemy. Spirit power. Let's try to put a couple people to sleep. That'll save us the most damage in the long run, I think. Having a couple of them knocked out, not able to do anything. And thankfully he can still do all of his stuff here. Even being silenced, so that didn't really affect us at all. Oh man, Aragorn is OP. Alright, so we got the Company Might, we did, so let's get the AP refresh now. Fellowship Grace. Make sure we're not running out of AP anytime soon. Silencing Barithor, at this point, I think that's okay, to be honest. Let's haste Aragorn, because, like I said, AP, dude. AP. OP, dude. Very powerful, that one. Scent of Flesh. I still don't know what that attack does. I've seen it a few times, but I don't know. Nah, we don't need to do anything crazy. Just attack. I was thinking of whether we wanted to remove some of the negative status effects that we had or whatever, but alright, let's use, actually, you know what, why not? Let's use War Call. We got all the important crap up. We're regenning AP fairly quickly. And if we're lucky, maybe Aragorn will get a go. Nope. Elagast and Idril, but yeah, that's fine, honestly. Still got a bit of damage in. And Bane of Sauron seems like a waste. Let's try to kill this archer over here. The one that's not asleep. Yeah, it just seemed like using such a powerful attack for somebody that has so little health left. Just it didn't feel right, you know? Kind of sucks that it's still got to go next, even though we technically killed the one that was supposed to be going. But you know what? It's fine. We'll just kill you too. Problem solved, right? When does that one doesn't go until the end of the turn order? Yeah, whatever. Let's just let's just keep murdering these fools as they keep coming in. Nice double crit. There we go. Does anybody else need haste that matters? I mean, a little bit of haste on Elagos wouldn't be bad. But I think having the healer and Aragorn have it is all we really need. So yeah, let's just, we don't even need to heal right now. Just Loudwater Fury, man. Let's see if we can get rid of this captain now. Yes, thank you. Perfect. And then we'll use Elagos whenever his turn comes up to put one of them to sleep. Not change weapon. What are you doing? Arrow sleep. I kind of want to put the or the chieftain to sleep, honestly. Yeah, let's put the chieftain to sleep. We'll let the other guy go. Because we can... Excuse me, we can probably kill the chieftain... Well, never mind, we're going to miss. I was going to say we can probably kill the chieftain with one hit from Aragorn anyways, so... But, yeah. When you miss, it kind of puts a hamper in all the plans there. Very nice, he's dead. Bringing in yet another one. How many of these guys are we gonna have to deal with, man? A greater captain. Screw it. Let's take him out. Okay, so the greater captain has a little bit of armor, I'm guessing. Which in this case, maybe it will be worth it. to give haste to Elagos, because he can weaken their armor, as well as put people to sleep for us, so... Let's go ahead and get that going, I suppose. They got Scent of Flesh again. Whatever that does, I still don't know. Bane of Sauron. You know what? Just do Kingmaker. Yeah, dead. And another one. Is it never ending? I'm starting to feel like it's never ending. Can we get rid of... Protects target from being slowed. Removes enemy enhancement on a single target. It's only a single target, though. It's not worth it. Just attack. Loudwater Fury. On... The captain's not going to go down to anybody but Aragorn, basically. Although... Yeah, and Aragorn's going next. Although he's a greater captain, that's right. So it takes more damage to kill him. So we'll go ahead and attack him, and maybe that'll be enough to let Aragorn kill him in one hit. Well, one attack, at least. Not one hit. Alright, Bane of Sauron. We probably should, at some point, try his other attacks, just so we can see what his other ones look like, at least. Ooh. Well, hi there. You're a big fella. That was rude. You missed, though, so... You know what? I'm not even mad about it. Attack Troll Veteran? Yeah, sure. Oh, bruh, look at that. Crap ton of damage. Now, the question is how much damage does it have? And it does do counterattacks. So we probably don't really want anyone but Aragorn attacking him. War Call... Oh, well, you know what? He's dead, so screw it. Yeah, I don't really see the point in using War Call, but we do have maximum AP, so whatever. War Call. Oh, perfect. He's dead. He's over dead. He's already dead, man. Like... What? Another one? Stop it. I did not agree to this. What is up with all of these... Okay, Aragorn's going next. Should probably... he's fine. He doesn't need a heal yet. But we should probably get the Protect with automatic revive. Should probably go ahead and get that going, though. And then I need to take another look there. Does everybody have their benefits? Yeah, okay, Aragorn just happens to have a negative first. Speaking of, Aragorn, go ahead, attack. Ooh, nice damage, Aragorn. So these guys look extremely heavily armored, but they're not actually all that bad. Please attack Aragorn, you are. Cool, cool. Alright, so Idriel, whenever it's your turn, we will have you go ahead and, heal him up now. But in the meantime, can we go ahead and put this guy to sleep? I mean, he hasn't taken a single turn in basically ever, but might as well put him to sleep anyways. Oh, the other one's awake. I didn't even notice. How close are you to dead? Oh, you are dead. Yeah, no, we're gonna heal. We're gonna heal Aragorn. He's pretty hurt. We're gonna heal him up. And then I guess just use Kingmaker, because this dude's, like, yeah, like 5 HP away from dying, it looked like. Yet another one, holy crap. Do these literally never end? Okay, let's use Aura the Valor on everybody, then. So if anybody goes down, they'll go ahead and be brought back to life, I guess. Probably should have used it on Idriel first, because she's the healer. She's the most important one to stay alive. But... oh well. Too late to take it back now. This is the troll captain. This has got to be the last one, right? You're the captain of the trolls. The one, the only. Oh, taking a swift hammer to the head. But that's not enough to keep Aragorn down. Not even a little bit. He's been practicing taking hammers to the head with Gimli every night since, well, since the Fellowship, I suppose. Alright, Aura of the Valar. Put it on ourself now. So at this point, we're like pretty much immune to dying. I mean, everybody except for, I think, Elagast has the Aura of the Valor. So if they were to take a massive hit and almost be killed, they would just be brought back to life instantly. Aragorn is a one-man army, obviously. Like, I don't know what the game wants from us. These encounters are just so incredibly long, and I assume that it's to kind of show how big of a battle this is. But, like, it's just dragging, you know? Because they just keep coming and coming, and there's no way to stop them that I can tell, except for get through it all. Nice double crit. I always love to see that. Alright, well, at least now with the trolls being gone, it seems like we don't have to worry so much about more people coming in, right? It's only going to be like a couple orcs or Uruk-hai, whatever, and then it'll be over with. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't have a, you're silenced. I forgot about that. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and remove silence. I don't know if there's any good reason to, but we might as well. Kind of wish he would have went second, because a Loudwater Fury may have been enough to take down the last guy. Oh well. Oh yeah, no, it looks like it would have been. Yeah. Oh well, though. It just means it was one extra turn we had to take. Aragorn? It's Aragorn. Kill him. Very cool, very cool. Ah, there's more. I thought maybe that would be the last one. Put him to sleep. Nope, not that one. Arrow of Sleep. Just don't miss, Elagast. That's a bad look, man. Perfect. Paralyzing shot. Isn't that just like a worse version of sleep? Like, from a gameplay standpoint, wouldn't it be? So I imagine that would be temporary, where sleep is basically permanent. Although maybe it'll stop them from doing melee attacks or something, but they can still do magic attacks. Although again, that just seems worse than sleep. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. But whatever, hey, at least that battle's finally done. It didn't take quite as long as the last one. It was still a solid, like, 15 minutes. But, multiple level ups. Holy crap. Just keeps on going, man. Level after level. Alright. Oh no, come on, man. I got places to go, things to do. Oh, now we gotta fight a troll on our own? Okay, this fight could actually be hard. What do we want to do? Do we want to haste first? I think we want to haste first. And then we want to get the guys on the outside put to sleep. What? Oh, you got a new ability, double attack. Take 2 extra actions in his turn. Yes, please. So leadership. So I want company might. I want that one up, and then I want to do... I mean, you're not as powerful as Aragorn, but can you still do a decent amount of damage? I don't know. Let's try. What's it gonna do? Okay. It's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Once he gets the ability to do like 4, 5, or 6 hits, we might be on par with what Aragorn was doing with his attack there. Okay. And then you... I don't think we can put the troll to sleep. Maybe we can, but I don't think so. Prevents foes' melee attacks. Yeah, that just seems like a worse version of sleep. But maybe more person will be... Wait, what? Arrows of sleep? Multiple... What? Excuse me? When did that happen? I am very confused, but you know what? Screw it. I don't care. Yep, that's fine. Put as many people to sleep as possible. I still have no idea why that happened, though. I didn't have a chance to change weapons or anything. Is it just because he got to a certain level? So now he gets to shoot more than one person at a time? I have no idea, but we're about to die, so... If we could get our turn, that'd be nice. Also, I thought I put them to sleep. Holy crap. What happened? Okay. We're in trouble. Why are they getting so many turns back to back? I thought I tried to put them to sleep and now all of a sudden I just don't get turns. And I hasted Idriel too, and Idriel's not getting, like, any turns. I'm very confused. Is this a forced loss? Is that what this is supposed to be? Steal health from a foe. Range attack that lowers... No. Arrows of sleep. That's what it says it's gonna do. Is it bugged? Okay, well, I missed this time. Alright. No, if I do double attack, I won't be able to do as many attacks. So I think we can get rid of the troll, at least as long as we don't freaking miss, which we didn't. Good, so we can get rid of the troll. So that should be a huge help, because the troll was doing a large amount of damage. This guy, I mean, 1,000 isn't nothing, but 1,000 is manageable, though. Gift to Elrond. Who needs help the most? Honestly, we're all pretty bad, but Elagos is hurting the most out of the group. At this point, I think we're pretty safe. I think. I mean, things could change. And being staggered definitely isn't going to help anything. I guess I need to fix that. It's still arrows asleep. Maybe it got an upgrade or something. Can you hit them, maybe? Oh, they're immune to sleep. I must be blind. I didn't see that. I was gonna say, that looks like a crit. And she is still stunned. So at this point, I think we have to do another greater heal. I hate using all these items, and the greater heal isn't even that great, but it should stop us from dying, though, so... What is the camera doing? The camera wasn't even looking close at the characters being attacked there. Alright, do we need to heal? Yeah, sure, screw it. I think we would have been fine without it, but I don't want to risk it. We almost got screwed a couple times in this fight. Alright, Barathor. Go ahead and do Ecthelion Citadel Rage. Yeah, we're good. You're dead. Is that the end of the battle? Are we going to have to do another one right away? Did we successfully make our retreat? Is Gandalf going to come and save us all? So many questions. More levels, though. I'm always happy for that.
do not fear them. I fear no one.
Is that me?
You conspired with these creatures. Your treachery is far worse than that of the worm, Grima. I burn both Ent and Horn to forge my army's steel. With their bodies, I created a new power. Now, you are an instrument in its ruin. For this, you shall pay. You are mine and obey my will. None dare resist me.
Oh no. Come on. So another orc fight. We might need to get Hadhood out here, since they're going to be immune to sleep anyways, and Hadhood can stand up to these guys a little bit better. Lowers the armor rating of foe. I think that's the one that we're going to want. Let's try to get rid of the troll first. I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do, but I want to get rid of him as quickly as possible. Lowers armor rating too. Very good. Double attack. Yep, let's go ahead and do it. We'll do the same thing that we did last time. Company Might. And then we'll use Actelian Wrath to see if we can't maybe get rid of the troll right off the beginning here. If we're lucky. Nice crit. I like it. I like it. It did not take him down, though. It has to be close. We could probably use Idriel to get him down, but I'm gonna haste herself and hope that we survive. Although she gets a turn right after it. No, she's gonna need to heal right after everybody's done attacking. So just haste and cross our fingers. Okay, that wasn't a good way to start. Yes, please do go after Hadhood. Maybe Barathor? Okay. Nope, she's dead. Alright, well, hasting her was stupid now. Nice. Okay, Barathor's dead too. Yep. I think we lost this one just like that, man. I don't... Okay, what? I don't think there's anything we can do here, honestly. Increase the initiative of a group, restores health over many rounds, steal action points, steals health for the attacker, spirit damage, blunt, melee stuff. Lowers armor points is nice, but Dwarven Ale, nope. Haunted Dust increases blunt damage. I don't think there's anything we can do here. I think we're screwed. I mean, we can bring the healer back to life and hope for the best, but assuming we have, do we have a revive? Yeah. Revives a knocked out character. Bring the healer back and hope she doesn't die instantly, I suppose. That's all we can really do. And well, she can bring back the other one, so that's good. Or maybe I should have her bring herself back to life after the attacks. If I bring him back to life, they might split up their stuff. Grants full immunity but can't take action. Maybe that's the one. Let's try it. We haven't actually tried this yet. Let's try it. Hadhood's gonna go down. Like, there's no question about it. Unless everybody attacks Idriel for some reason. Yep, Hadhood's down now. Thankfully, we're immune to everything until now that it's her turn. But, like, What am I supposed to do, though? Like, can I use items? I can use items. And that's it. That's all I can do. Okay. I guess we'll bring back another one of them. Oh, revise a knocked out group. I didn't know I had that. They're probably gonna die instantly as soon as I bring them back up. I can't get the chance to do anything here. And it's past 7 o'clock. Crap. Okay. Well, we can get rid of the troll. Right? Let's get rid of the troll. That should help. One less thing to deal with. Should help tons. Nope, another one came in. Okay. We have the perfect mode. Maybe Fanghorn can help out. I'm grasping at straws, man. I'm grasping so hard. Like, nice damage on all of them but one. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. They're just coming back. They're just coming back. Okay. Is Idriel still immune? No. Yes. Yes, she is. Good, good. Alright, do we have an item that fills up the perfect mode ability, maybe? Please do. Please keep attacking Idriel. I am perfectly fine with that. Y'all can attack her as much as you want. I don't know how to get that status off of her, but honestly, just being able to use weapons is enough right now. Hey, Mr. Noodle with the 5-bit cheer. Thank you, love. I guess that means you're awake now, so I hope you enjoyed your nap there. Hey, do we have an item that, like, fills our perfect ability thing? Meh. I'm sorry your nap was meh, love. I mean, I'll take whatever. The easiest thing would probably be burritos, but I'll eat whatever, love. Greater action points to the party, greater health to the party, full action points, knocked out group, slashing damage, blunt damage, piercing damage. They seem to be immune to sleep. Increases initiative. Maybe? Oh, that's only on a single person, though. Okay, how many? Probably like 3. Really increases initiative of a group. Okay, so we have that one. So we'll come back to that. File of Valinor, maybe. Steals action points for the attacker. Action points, health. Damage, damage, damage. Piercing damage, blunt damage. Mobilization. Power attack. Foe's armor value. Sleeping character. Oh, do I have that set to 1 per stream? I might have that set to 1 per stream. I don't remember. If I do, I am perfectly fine with that. For use of action points for the battle. To be fair, I generally only stream for like a few hours on average, you know? So, normally once per stream I think would probably be enough. Doubles attack momentum for the battle. That could be nice. Resistance. Okay, let's try... It's only on 1 person. That's not going to be enough. Awaking a sleeping character. Armor value. Man, I don't know if this is supposed to be an impossible fight, but it feels like an impossible fight. Are you hitting a bunch of random buttons because of me, Mr. Noodle? I answered you. Restores health over many rounds. Initiative of a group. Let's try that out. I don't know what that's going to do, if anything. Yeah, he's dead. You didn't hear me say how many? You could have just said that then. But yeah, 3. I said 3. We really need the perfect mode thing to come back. That's the only thing I can see really helping us. I also don't know how we're gonna lose, because we're immune to everything. But all we can do is use items. What did you miss? You missed us being stuck in more long battles. Long battles. We're trying to get out of this game so we can transfer over to Fable. But we are stuck in... I'm thinking it may be another impossible to win sort of situation. Or I feel like it may be one of those types of game. Oh yeah, no, this one, I think we're screwed. I don't know if it's possible to win this one at all. Greater health. I mean, restore knocked out group. Bring everybody back to life again. Because like every person that I've killed so far has just come back on the enemy side. And I haven't had the opportunity to heal or do anything really. Do we have a full party heal? I mean, restoring greater health to the party might be enough. Some health to the party. Okay. We don't have the ability to do the 2 attacks. Okay, some health to the party, some health and action points, some action points, greater health. Do we have a full heal left? Doesn't look like we have a full heal left. So I guess we're just gonna have to kill the troll. Can we kill the troll? Yes, okay. The troll should die to this. Hopefully the troll doesn't come back again. Okay, yeah, nope. I'm thinking we're meant to lose this fight, honestly. I honest to goodness believe that's what's going on here. Flaming Fury. Okay, the troll seems pretty slow. Maybe we can try to take out a couple of the berserkers. Idriel's also immune to everything. And I don't know how to remove that status effect from her. But she also can't attack or anything, so... Okay, it looks like it only lasts a certain amount of time, because she's suddenly taking damage again. This might be it for us, man. I'm pretty sure that's gonna... It didn't. I'm surprised. I thought that was gonna kill Hadhood. Alright, well... We can do a big heal. Force haste. Takes next action. Yeah, I guess we have to do a big heal. I know, that's what I'm worried about, honestly, Roboman. Because if this isn't a scripted loss, then... Oh, no. Because there was another long battle right before this one, too. Not as long as this one's been taking me, but still. Alright, we gotta get a full heal up on Idriel here. Alright, so she's okay for the time being, but we need to get the other guy back up again. Where is... Power of the Valor, there it is. Get him back up! I mean, I'm not positive if it's a scripted one, but it feels like a scripted loss. The way the enemies just keep coming back. And pitting 4 of them, including a troll, up against just my party with no help. Alright, Axecraft. Crippling Smack. You know what? Let's get, we have one on him. Cleaving Wound. This does damage over time. Let's get that on the troll. So that even if we can't keep attacking, if we have to go into full defense mode again here soon, he'll still be taking damage at least that way. And then let's go ahead and get the, where is it? Aura of the Valor? Yeah. Automatic Revive. Let's get that up on, I think I want it on Barathor. Barathor seems to be my main damage dealer. So I don't want him to die. If we have to keep reviving Hadhood, then so be it. Plus he's pretty tanky. Minus whenever he's taking crits, you know. Yeah, see, he can take a couple hits and be okay. Alright, so Idriel gets another turn here shortly. So... Do we heal her? I think we heal her, because we don't want her going down. Yeah, heal her up. Heal her up. And then... Hey, Ghost, how you doing? I see your message in the auto mod queue there. Sorry about that. You know the cursing thing here in the channel and chat. Okay, Barathor. But to answer your question, though, yeah, we had a gentleman do a bunch of gift subs earlier just to random, so that's where that came from. Thanks to him again if he's still here. I don't think Ecthelian Wrath would be enough. And honestly, at this point... Oh, no, okay, I was gonna say I'm pretty worried about AP, but our healer at least is fine on AP. It's just everybody else that's stupid low on it. Let's do as much damage to the troll as we possibly can. Yeah, I'll let him know that you said thank you if he's back, or whenever he comes back, or the next time I see him. The Doorsman is who it was, but... okay, so let's go ahead and get a nice big heal up on Hadhood now. Maybe the tide is turning here. We might be okay. Maybe this will be possible after all. It was really rocky there for a while. But things are slowly turning around. We may not die. We're going to be very late getting into Fable. We were supposed to be starting that about 15 minutes ago, but I didn't know this battle was going to take so long. Let's see. I guess Gift of Galadriel would just keep getting heals. Yeah, what's the question? I'm happy to... Yeah, that's fine, Mr. Noodle. I'll take board. Alright, so Axecraft, we can maybe... I've never tried Stonehewer before, I don't think. Maybe it'll be better than the axe attacks. These guys seem to have some armor. Okay. Nope, wasn't better. Not at all, but... Oh well, now we know. Alright, back to Idriel. Who doesn't have automatic revive yet? She doesn't have it on herself, neither does Hadhood. So let's get it on her for herself. Aura of the Valar. If she goes down, I want her to come right back alive. Okay, so Hadhood's fine. Idriel taking some hits, but she's fine. Ooh, and a dodge. Very nice. What do I think of a character that gets a redemption arc getting a full suit of black Gondorian plate armor? Well, I mean, redemption arcs are always fun to go through, right? Seeing a character that maybe once wasn't all that great of a person, or maybe just had some misconceptions about what was good and what was evil, and discovering the error of their ways. Yeah, I think that's an excellent idea. Full suit of black Gondorian plate armor. That sounds sick, too. Let's give the heal to Hadhood, since Idriel will come right back to life if she goes down, where Hadhood won't. And I'm hoping they won't focus their attacks on Idriel. Which, okay, seems like may have been the right assumption there. Alright. Attacking Barathor a little bit more on Hadhood, that's fine. Cool, right back to us again. This stun, though, is going to be the death of me. I need to remove their ability to stun. Cleanse Shadow, or no, not Cleanse Shadow, Cleansing Waters, remove all negative effects. He's one of the characters you chose, but he was evil from the beginning. Not exactly evil, but he doesn't trust humans. Oh, very cool. Okay, he looks human, but he's not human. Very cool, man. Yeah, I think it sounds like an excellent idea, to be honest. Okay, Gift of Greyhaven. Restore significant health to an entire group. That sounds like exactly what we need right now. Battles like this that make you really happy that you overlevel your characters in games. I generally do too, and I haven't like ran from a single game or a single fight or anything in this game. I think honestly it's just terribly balanced. to be completely honest with you. I've very much been enjoying the game outside of the balancing issues and these battles just being way too long, way too long. All right, so we are out of AP basically. Targeted strike, I don't think would be enough. We're gonna have to though. We don't have much of an option. We might have to use an item to restore AP to him, and then maybe get Fellowship Grace up. I didn't expect this battle to take so long, or I would have done that earlier. Loudwater Fury. I wanna kill this dude. Look up Adam Taurus. You'll see what I mean. I will. As soon as this fight is over one way or another, I will look that up. I'm taking a crit on Hadhood. That's no fun. Loudwater Fury. Okay, see, I thought she was going to get 2 turns in a row is the only reason why I did that last time. But to be honest, none of us are too damaged. Does anybody have haste? Nobody has haste at the moment, besides her. I'm going to give haste to another one of our people. And then Loudwater Fury, I suppose. Who? I think Barathor will be the right one. Alright, and then we can go ahead and do Loudwater Fury again, and hopefully take this down. Less than 500 points left, and you'll get to use the one you want. I'm scared to see what it'll be. Who was it? Nate Allister tried to make me sing again, but I think I have a one-time per stream limit on that, because he in between doing things, he tried to do it, and then he exclaimed something. I forget exactly what he said. Sadly, he never replied when I asked him what exactly happened, but I'm thinking maybe I have a limit on that. So if that's the one, you may have to wait. That's the one. Yep, sorry. You're probably going to have to wait to next stream to put me through that torture again. To be fair, my general length of a stream is only averages at about 3 hours or something like that. And I healed the wrong person. That was incredibly dumb of me. So, yeah. But today's something a little bit different. I'm so mean. I'm sorry. I'm a weenie. You're the weenie, Mr. Noodle. You can try to deny it, but we all know the truth. Alright, thankfully we got that power to do... Oh, I did not realize that took 200. Okay, so we have items to restore action points and health. Full action points and health. Oh, but only to a single person. We went to the party. Do we have greater health and action points to the party? No, but just greater action points is good enough. Greater action points to the party. Go ahead and do that. Excellent. Alright, double attack. That costs a lot, but we're going to use one of these double attacks. Or, yeah, we're gonna use these double attacks to get Company Might back up, and then get Fellowship Grace back up. So we shouldn't have to worry about AP. Now that the troll is gone, I think we're going to be okay for this battle. I think. Fingers crossed. I honestly didn't think we were going to survive. I'm surprised I was able to turn this around, to be honest. Very happy, because if I'm able to win this, that means this wasn't a scripted fight, and I would have had to redone the last one and this one all over again. Okay, Hadhood is alive. Took a couple hits, but nothing too bad. They're splitting up their attacks, which is what I like to see. Well, kind of. If somebody's about to die, I like to see them splitting it up. Otherwise, it would be kind of nice, actually, if they focused on one person. Because I can heal one person easier than I can heal, you know, 3. Aphelion Wrath. I don't think we'll need that much. Let's do Citadel Rage. I think that'll be enough, but... After that, he's going to become Aragon's Thane. Very cool. Took you a while to find that rank in the race's military ranks. I know Thane from Skyrim is where I've heard that from, to be honest. Otherwise, I would have had no idea what you were talking about there. All right, let's get a heal on Hadhood. If that perfect meter over there wants to fill up anytime soon, that would be great. I'd love to get a nice AoE on all these guys. Okay, back to Idriel. Loudwater Fury, maybe? Yeah, Loudwater Fury. And then you can do just Axecraft. Oh, looks like my food's here. This was supposed to be done with this fight forever ago. I'm supposed to be on a short break at the moment. But that didn't happen. Thank you, love. What? Oh no, I think that's probably okay. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Dwarven Cleave. That should be enough, hopefully. Yeah, screw it. Let's just use Dwarven Cleave. That definitely was not enough. Not even close, man. That was kind of pitiful, to be honest. Alright. Citadel Rage. That's got to be enough, right? I hate... let's do Targeted Strike. Bypass the armor. Yeah. There we go. Is another one going to take his place? It is. This battle is never going to end. It's just going to go on. Forever. I swear. Alright, Idriel, we need you to start doing some heals, please. Let's see here. Do it on yourself first. We don't want you going down. And then we'll do it for Barathor, or I'm sorry, for Hadhood. Get Hadhood a little bit of health. Very nice. And then we could do... let's just do Ecthelion Wrath. Hopefully that'll be enough to kill the Sapper. I think it will be. They seem to be weak to slashing damage. Yeah, 7,000 damage a hit. And 2 double criticals. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, nobody took his place. Nobody took his place. Thank you, Lord Jesus. That means there's only 2 left. Or 2 rows of guys. Each one will probably be replaced multiple times, but... yes, counterattack, please. That damage was uncalled for. Honestly, yeah, I didn't realize he was going to do that much damage to him. But you know what? I'll take a overkill over not killing him, you know? I'm scared to see what an explosion from one of them sappers would do to my party. Alright, Axecraft. What do we got? Crippling Smash. Melee attack that lowers the armor rating? Sure. Why not? And this one's closer to being dead, so I guess we'll do that one. Oh, or just miss. That's cool, too. Missing's fun. Alright, Ecthelion Wrath. Or no, Targeted Strike. It costs less, and because of all their armor, I think it ends up doing roughly the same amount of damage. Oh, my... okay, another one didn't come back over there, too. That is perfect. Now we finally get perfect mode back, but with there only being 1, it feels like a waste. So let's get another heal up on Hadhood. Oh, I forgot to use the thing that stops me from being stunned. That sucks. That's annoying, because Hadhood's going to be stunned now, yeah. Honestly, though, I think we'll be okay with that. Loudwater Fury. Just focus attacks on this guy over and over and over again. Praise the gods, we're getting somewhere, yes. Thank whatever you believe in. Because this has been way too long. We can use double attack now. We have way more AP than we need. And there's no reason for me to do double attack, really, other than the fact that I feel like it. And then we can double that up by using War Call. And getting 2 attacks that way as well. Now I'm just being ridiculous. Watch another, like, giant troll or Saruman himself show up or something like that. I'd be so mad. So 1 down. Is another one going to take his place? Oh my lord! If I swear, if it puts us in another battle and doesn't let us save after this, I'm gonna be so I'm gonna be so mad. Come on, please, please let us get to a save point. Don't jinx it. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, man. Crap ton of items and XP. Oh my, yes, I know what that means.
It is first light upon the 5th day.
Oh,
At this
thank you.
moment, the Ents smash into Saruman's fortress. His power is overthrown by a more ancient one. Do you remember now? Does your doom return to you?
You are mine, Gondorian. You shall obey my will. There are none who can resist me. Find Boromir, son of Denethor, for he shall capture an item of great value. Bring it to me. Nothing else matters. Will you do this?
Yes. I obey the white hand of Saruman.
Wait, so were we working for Saruman secretly the whole time?
Over you is now broken. You are now free. He controls you no more. Do you now understand?
That's what it looks like. These characters are all original to the game, so I'm not sure, but I think so.
The darkness has lifted.
Hey, good for us then. Very cool.
And what of you? Are we finished as well?
No. We must descend into the Great War beyond.
Explains the black eyes, yeah.
There, if we survive, the threads of our lives may yet continue.
All right.
Yes.
More story. Okay, that's fine.
To entrap you, as he himself was ensnared. But we saw from afar your quality, and we sought to preserve it. When Saruman revealed his malice, we moved in reply. The Lady Galadriel spoke to Idriel, who consented to protect you.
He's like, dang, that's mine? Yeah.
Our strategy and saw you upon the road. And thus your journey began. But know that with the fall of Orthanc, the danger grows. Sauron's wrath will be terrible, his retribution swift.
Very cool, okay. That adds a nice, interesting twist.
Théoden King stands alone. Not a lot.
Be getting a harem and doesn't even realize. Oh, Lord. It would have been neat if there were a little more hints to the fact that he was secretly working for Saruman up to this point, but it is what it is, I suppose. It is. Shadowfax is its name. If you're curious for any reason.
But the power of Mordor grows. Sauron's gaze now falls upon Minas Tirith. I shall hasten to its aid, for there the hammer will fall hardest. All warriors in these lands must come to its defense. It is your future, Gondorian.
Why would you charge at pikes with horses? Yeah, it doesn't seem like the best strategy, but I guess it worked out for them, so they were doing something right.
Now by various roads we all ride to Minas Tirith, and the great war of the Third Age. You have traveled far, Berethor, to the ruins of Gondor's once proud capital, Osgiliath. The men of Gondor are valiant, but they are outnumbered in the contest to come. You aid their cause with warriors and artifacts from the north. Bravery will not be enough against the Dark Lord this time. Sauron opens wide his gates and sends forth a great and terrible horde. events, I help set in motion Force's hand. He strikes early, but we must stop him at Minas Tirith. His first waves already stir the Anduin. Hurry to the river, Berethor. There you will find your final test.
Very cool. Alright, well now that we finally got to a save point, it's been 3.5 hours since our last game change. So we are going to go ahead and put a break in here. This one's going to be a little bit longer than my usual 2-ish minute break, so I can have a chance to use the bathroom, switch over to Fable, a little bit late, but we're going to switch over to that, and then we're going to continue playing. And of course, after Fable, we are going to be playing Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on the PlayStation 5. So hope everybody will stick around, and I will be back in not too long. Probably about 5-8 minutes, something like that this time. So I can, like I said, use the bathroom, get a couple bites of food, all that stuff. So we will be back.